Hello, y'all. We are live for Battle of Alberta Game 3. Last time we saw an insane game, tied game, going into the third, and then the Oilers came all the way back and won Game 2 to tie up the series. But good to have you guys in the chat. Let us know as well early on who you guys are cheering for, Flames or Oilers. Get some Go Oilers, get some Go Flames. We got puck drop in less than 10 minutes, and it's going to be an absolutely amazing time. So I got some water on me. If you want to get some soda, some popcorn, whatever you need to do, make sure you do it because we'll have a much needed, fantastic first period tonight. But it's good to have you guys. I'm Grab. Steve will be returning for game 4, but I'm filling in for this game and as well as game 3. So it's good to see you guys. But it's just great to see some Battle Alberta, be able to have the game and react to it with y'all. Game 2 was such a blast. And even though I do want the Flames to win this series, the Oilers, man, have been really pushing as of late. They have momentum. And this game 3 is going to be really interesting. Let me know also who you guys see winning tonight, because I was coming into today maybe thinking the Flames could rebound, but a big piece of news is that Chris Tanev is again out of the lineup for Calgary, so still that big chunk of defensive play is away from Calgary, and that is such a huge blow again. We saw how much Edmonton, and especially that top six with McDavid, was just able to destroy every fiber of Calgary's defensive being, and it was just an absolute bloodbath, especially in the third, where Edmonton clearly got the momentum and made things happen so beautifully in the offensive zone. So looking at the score, looking at what we could see tonight, let me know what your predictions are, but I'm going to say Edmonton wins today and goes up 2-1 in the series. I'm going to say with the Oilers at home, they are going to win tonight's game 3-2. I don't think it's going to be as offensive as the other games, but I think we're going to see a lot of offense today. I think guys like McDavid are obviously going to be at their tip-top shape, but I could also see Nugent Hopkins having a much-needed better game tonight because he's been quite a bit rough, especially compared to all the other Oilers forwards putting in the work. But honestly, this game is going to be awesome, so it's good to have you guys in here tonight. We got Von, Rick, Vanson, Jim Hoffos, we got Jackal, Virtuoso, Arena, DeHaas, we got Jason Wine, Kip Nielsen, A. Jensen, Carissa in the chat, Lynn, Brady Plays, David Abreu, John Malloy, Joseph, Josh, D-Ray, Phil Dickelson. We got Kev O. Enter name here. Ava Garneth. We got Jody Talofston. Good to have you guys in here tonight. And again, if you don't know, I'm going for Calgary, but you got to give the credit where it is due to Edmonton, man. They've played so well tonight. So well tonight. Will Smith let in a few fast ones again. Honestly, that's the main problem. But here's the thing. We were talking about Mike Smith a lot in the last stream and how he just started off horribly again, and the momentum was clearly on Calgary's side. But let's get some credit where it is due. After Calgary made that game 3-1, Mike Smith was perfection. He was beautiful in that game. So for me, I look at both of these goalies, Markstrom and Smith, and even though it's not exactly on the side of Smith, even though he did still play well, I still think the momentum, both goalie wise, I think Smith clearly has it. Markstrom, I don't know what has happened to him in this series. Obviously in the Dallas series, he was great, and he was a little bit sheltered because Dallas didn't get that much on him. But at the same time, Markstrom's been way too weak, and just it feels like his confidence has just been shot up through the roof like Santa Claus, and it's just gone forever. That's how bad it was in that game too, and even that game 1 as well. So for me, I look at this game 3, and I don't know if Markstrom's going to be able to have it. I don't know if Markstrom's going to get back to that level. But that's really the biggest problem, I think, for the Flames. You have that defensive structure that's kind of been trampled on by Edmonton, and then you have the goaltending as well that has not been good enough. Not been good enough whatsoever. So I just personally think that Edmonton's going to start off this game pretty well for the first time in this series. I think they're going to go up to a pretty decent lead. I could even see more goals in 3-2, but I think both goaltenders are going to be a little bit better as the second half comes by. But I'm going to say Edmonton wins today, and I'm going to say the MVP of the game for Edmonton is Evan Bouchard. I see him having a big game. If not Bouchard, though, I'd probably say Nugent Hopkins is going to have this best game of the series. But let me know in the chat what you guys are thinking. Who is going to be the best player tonight? Calgary and Edmonton. We've seen so much action, especially with the top end guys. Like we were talking about Goudreau and some of the other top end players for Calgary in that first series versus Dallas, and they were way better to start out this series. So we'll see if Edmonton's or if Calgary is able to continue that. With Edmonton, there's no doubt that the top six is going to be still fantastic. Blob YouTube says, who wins this series? I said Calgary in 6 games before this series. Maybe I'm a little bit biased. I'll still go Calgary in 7, though. because I feel like if Chris Tanev comes back and that goaltending rebounds, then I think we could have a very close series. But honestly, at this rate, I don't see the series not going to 7 games. Let me know in the chat, though. Flames, Oilers, how many games we're going to see in this series? Because I still say Calgary wins, but I don't know. I don't know if how Markstrom's looked, man. I don't have that confidence anymore. I don't have that confidence in Calgary. But we'll see. So puck drop is going to be happening in about 3 minutes time, y'all. 8:15 Eastern. So we'll be in here in a couple minutes. JC Hockey, appreciate him. Kip says, let's go Montreal. Agreed. Also, Daniel, would you rather 800K for Giordano or 5 million for Duncan Keith? I don't love the Leafs, but you know what? Giordano every single day of the week. Even though Keith did have a good game too. He did have a good game too. Giordano is on a different level, and to get 5 million less is insanity. Also, what should I get from McDonald's, says Elizabeth. I always go just fries. Like, for me, you could get some chicken nuggets. I'm a pretty picky eater, but you go fries, and I'm good with that. Luke says, who wins tonight? I got to Edmonton winning tonight 3-2. We could see some overtime tonight. And since it is a much earlier start, I wouldn't be too mad about that. If you guys were in the stream for game 2, they started that game at 11:30 Eastern. Well, no, they didn't start. They started at 11:50 Eastern. It was almost midnight when they started this game. So thankfully, they actually gave us an actual good time to start hockey. Seriously, like I'm in Central Time Zone, so it wasn't as bad for me. But I ended that. For me, I was leaving that stream at like 12:30. It was horrible. So this time it's much better. What do you think of the Kadri play? Yeah, Lisa, so much fall out of that. I'm still surprised that Pennington just threw a water bottle. It makes no sense. If you were right next to Kadri and you were really that mad, you throw a water bottle at him? That's it? Whatever. Also, Curtis, will Tampa complete the sweep? That's the thing. It's Tampa Bay, and especially with Vasilevsky in series clinching games, I don't like to mess around with that. So I would say yes. It feels like Florida is just in every single way defeated before they've even been beat, which is the worst way to be. Florida's in a weird spot, though. Let me know, yes or no. Does Florida force a game 5? Does Florida force a game 5? Because I don't think so. I think Vasilevsky is going to have another great performance. He's been really good in that series versus Florida, man. We were kind of talking about him a little bit being shaky in that Toronto series, but this time he's really been rebounding well and consistently putting in great games. So I think he's going to be just fine. But we're about to get into game time, y'all. And of course, since we do have the game, make sure you hit that like button. If you don't know already, especially with the streams that we do on this channel, if you hit that like button, your team that you're rooting for tonight will win. Whether you're going for Calgary, Edmonton, whoever you're cheering for, the team that you want to win will win tonight if you hit that like button. So make sure you do so. It's good to have y'all tonight. Let's get to 1,000 likes if we haven't already. And it's good to have y'all. It's going to be a fantastic game. Get your score predictions as well. Who do you guys see winning, Edmonton or Calgary? I'm still saying Edmonton 3-2 in OT, though. Still saying Edmonton 3-2 in OT. I got that feeling. We said 4-3 Edmonton in game 2, and that was pretty close. So we'll see what happens. And we are underway. Get some popcorn, y'all. Battle of Alberta is back. Let's enjoy it. Also, it still makes me kind of sad the Oilers use these uniforms at home because I just want those blue unis, man. Just give me those blue unis. I need them back. Apparently, Edmonton will also be switching to those uniforms full-time next year, which is going to be huge. Like, that's a much-needed change. I don't even actually hate those Oil jerseys. It's just, in the playoffs, it doesn't feel like it's Edmonton's jersey, right? Do you like Red Bull, buddy? No. I'm fueled on water, Chris. That's the thing. I'm just excited about hockey because I'm a hockey fan. I know there's people like, why are you so excited? Why are you freaking out? Because it's the Battle of Alberta. What do you mean? Oh, gosh. Mikael Backlund. Good block there by Keith. Good block.
2 nights ago. Puck bounced in front, and Keith headmans it to the man who scored.
Well, obviously the player to watch is Mike Smith, though. Again, that 2-0 hole the Oilers win in early in that game 2 cannot happen tonight. Just cannot happen.
Ryan Nugent-Hopkins has come on. Draisaitl is back on the ice, and here's Leon Draisaitl turning back. McDavid has checked back in. Darnell Nurse over the line. Here's Evander Kane. That hit the
Kane's played exceptionally in these playoffs, man. Obviously, playing with McDavid helps, but
5 consecutive multi-point games, trying to work his way out, and he does.
McDavid. Oh my goodness, what a chance! Good block by Calgary. I think that was Shillington. Every time, man. Every time McDavid's out there. There he goes again. Oh, whoa, big collision. Just trying to hit McDavid and just completely blasts him.
It up with the top line as well. Try to get the big boys into the game on both sides here early on.
Markstrom looking a little bit wonky there. A little bit wonky. Mitrovic says, what do you think of Shesterkin's performance today? He was beautiful. He made over 40 saves, made some big ones. The only goal he allowed was that weak Niederreiter goal, but he plays like that, man. The Rangers have a chance, thankfully, because they were looking awful in this series.
Here's at the end, a little collision.
What do you think of the Oilers wearing these dark blues instead of their regular home jerseys? Well, I guess I accidentally got to that, Mike. But yeah, I think like even the orange ones, like the normal orange ones they wear, I vastly prefer over these in the playoffs. Like I think these are fine as a jersey wear like 5 times a year, but it's weird to me that the Oilers just go and make them their permanent ones.
To the lineups coming into Game 3, Jay Woodcroft indicated this morning that there might be a change, but none forthcoming. Ryan McLeod around for Warren Fogle. He chips it off the boards to the Calgary line. Brett Ritchie, who has scored in each of the first 2 games, sends it back down into Edmonton ice.
Not exactly the greatest start for Calgary. They've had some speed, but the possession has been non-existent for them. Pretty much the opposite of last game.
That 4th line for Calgary with goals in each of the first 2 games. Off the stick of the Orangeville native, Brett Ritchie. Over the line, Derek Ryan. That hit a skate, and Ritchie back the other way.
Come on. Man, Ritchie does not have the wheels for that. I thought that was Dubé for a second. I'm like, oh, Dubé coming out the Russian. No, that's Brett Ritchie. 2-on-2 here, Bouchard. Wow, Cassian coming out of nowhere.
Of the series. Zach Cassian centers a chance for Nugent Hopkins, and he missed the target.
Markstrom barely got a read on that.
Good work here by Archibald as he tries to center. Nugent Hopkins on it again. RNH, that weak shot by Pugliarvi wide. Here's Duncan Keith putting it right on.
Markstrom so far, even though he's had a couple of saves or a couple of scares, he's still been relatively solid.
Lost it to Backlund. Here's Zadorov moving up.
Zadorov, the big rig, coming right in. And then decides to make that pass. What a waste. Oh, wow. Good play by Hyman. He was so good in that game, too. Like, unbelievable. He had, like, 4 different breakaway chances and also got that breakaway goal. The guy would not be stopped. Oh. Good shot almost went right in.
There's Backlund. That blocked by Hyman.
Crazy DJ, what's going on? What is Smith? What is happening with Smith? Was Backlund interfering with him somehow? Looked like Smith was just minding his own business.
Now it's Kane looking for McDavid again, and it will come out to center. Well, he's dominated the score sheet.
And of course, everyone, if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, make sure you do so. Hit that like button again, because we have the game for you guys on YouTube, which is like 5 years ago, this would have never been a thing. So if you, there's a lot of people as well putting in work in the background, like producer Drew in the chat, producer Tom working on it throughout today, and Steven as well. A lot of work goes in these streams, so if you guys are enjoying the feed and everything, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and give us some support, because it really does mean a lot. And let us know again who you're cheering for. Get some Go Flames, Go Oilers. Still 0-0, which it's a pretty big record for this series, considering how many goals we have early. It's insane. I mean, I love me some goal scoring, but 0-0 feels like we're never gonna get this in the rest of the series. So we might as well appreciate the low scoring while we got it. Even on 1 goal. Yeah, Smith was kind of a weird play.
Studio was talking about it. Michael Backlund's had a heck of a 2 games in this series. He's been a factor each and every time that line has been out of the
I did hear about that extension thing. That Giordano, let me know in the chat what you guys think about that Giordano deal. 2 years, $800K. That's, in my opinion, one of the better deals in the league already. Such an underrated part of that defense this last playoffs.
To the left of Mike Smith. Oilers control. Kulak in behind the net. It is stolen by Toffoli. Back to the line, Zadorov, and that off the glove of Smith, who made 15 consecutive stops in the third period.
Zadorov, are you good? Coming in, Fogle a chance. Ooh, man. Zadorov is just dancing around, like spinning in circles.
Yamamoto on the forecheck.
If you're looking for secondary scoring, both these teams are. These two lines are really important. You know, they have to find a way to get on the scoreboard.
Zadorov's had a funny game so far. Hoping the shenanigans continue. How many points for 97? Let's go Oilers. I'm going to say 3 tonight. I'm actually going to say McDavid has a point in all 3 Oilers goals. I'm still saying 3-2 Edmonton and OT. I'm going to go overtime now. I feel like tonight we're going to see just an incredibly close game. Like maybe Calgary scores first, and then Edmonton ties it right after. Then Edmonton makes it 2-1, and then Calgary ties it right after. I think we're going to see a lot of back and forth. Let me know in the chat, though, which player do you guys see scoring first in this game? Because I'm going to say Calgary scores first, even though I have Oilers winning. And I'm going to go with Tkachuk tonight. He's been really good in this series so far. Even though his game 2 is a little bit more subdued. Oh, yeah, that Brian Rustiel, amazing one as well. What was it, 5 million AAV, and he's around a point per game? Unbelievable.
What did we say? 6:05. It's been a 5-0
That should be. It should be a crime to take that. Only that much.
Shocking to be goalless here, almost 6 minutes in.
Oh no! What? Oh my God!
Oliver Shillington backpedaling, lost his footing, nearly gave up a
looking like me when I skate, eh?
Out there with Nugent Hopkins and
Oh
Hyman
my
at
gosh,
40
Shillington.
4 shots in game 2.
He's doing his own grab impersonation on the ice. Good for him. Bouchard bomb. That one goes just wide. Bouchard was just staring him down. His magical glance just made Shillington lose his edge.
The Edmonton line.
Thank you, Trevor. Appreciate the kind words, man. Good to have you here tonight. We also got White Cloud, Mike Verners, Lauren James, Hater, Sandman, Joseph, Jake Harris, Jet 27. Good to have y'all. Hope you guys are enjoying tonight. I know I'm enjoying some Alabama. Oh no! Ooh, Mike Smith, man. Oh my gosh. Mikey, you are a lucky man right now. You are such a lucky man. He tried to push it out and I got pushed.
Tkachuk made sure he got some contact as he tried to chip the puck.
We've seen a lot of gas these past couple of minutes. If either of these teams could score, we'd see some massive days.
In the game between St. Louis and Colorado, Darnell Nurse onto the left side for McDavid. Curls back.
Oh, McDavid.
Tried to slide the backhand through for Kane. Evander Kane comes into this.
Shucks, and able to get it out.
Shots on goal in the playoffs as McDavid.
That might come back to bite them.
37 apiece. Draisaitl back to the line. Cody
Ceci? Oh my gosh. That looked like it was seeping almost to the net for a second, but went wide, thankfully. Yeah, that clear by Tkachuk. That wasn't allowed. That was huge. Edmonton getting a good scoring chance out of that.
Past 7.5 minutes of this opening period. Ritchie bumped there by Cassian.
Exactly, Preston. If you're a goaltender, 10 the goal. I mean, Mike Smith is the one goaltender that needs to become his motto right now. I don't know why he continues to. Whoa! What happened? Going up a stick and a shot by Edmonton. What is this game becoming? That Mike Smith play, that Shillington draw, and then that play. All right, so we'll go to break here. Still 0-0. Shillington and the Battle of Alberta proving just how much of a. Oh, Tkachuk got up high on Smith. I'm surprised it's not a penalty. Interesting. So we'll be back in a couple minutes time, y'all, for Battle of Alberta. Still 0-0. We'll be back in a second. right, we are back, y'all. I saw a message from a silly goose in the chat saying, how did I get into hockey? A funny story, and it relates to the Battle of Alberta. If you don't know, my grandpa came down a few years ago and showed me a Stars vs. Flames game that was happening, and instantly from then on, I was a hockey fan. So I've told this story a lot before, but if it weren't for Calgary, if it weren't for the Flames, if it weren't for Alberta, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be a hockey fan. I wouldn't be broadcasting to y'all. So just so much respect for the Flames org and my grandpa for bringing me into the game and everything. And also, there was a funny message saying, "Grab 8 Steve," and sadly no. He is still alive. Oh my goodness, what a chance!
Makes the save.
Kulak. Okay. Okay, ready? I see.
Like anybody but Edmonton, he's dominating.
Yeah, Nutra would say grab 8 Steve.
There's a little miscommunication. UC Anderson went to the same guy that Hannafin is going to take. McLeod
watching from Bancroft, Ontario. Good to see you, Paul. Let us know where you guys are watching from. I'm coming to you from Garland, Texas, all the way down in the south. Let me know where in Alberta, where in Canada, where you guys watching from. Good to have y'all tonight.
Wins another face-off.
Kulak, oh, what a chance! And Markstrom somehow keeps it out. He'll be kissing that post after this. What an opportunity! Kulak with that rush at the other face-off one, and then immediately again, almost past Markstrom. That was close, man.
Up ahead it goes, and Ryan McLeod steams back in.
Wow.
Nearly busted through, but Zadorov swings it out to Dylan Dubé. On the counter
Dubé, he has the speed.
He'll drop it to Toffoli.
Toffoli, good move. Oh my
That's off the
goodness.
stick to Barry.
Oilers, a couple of good blocks so far.
Will dump it out to center ice.
A lot of Vancouver. Good to have y'all tonight. And of course, as Drew put it in the chats, use code DANGLE, BOA, for 15% of your order. A lot of good shirts, a lot of good merch over there. So do it now, and your favorite team will also win this game. And of course, hit that like button, and your favorite team will win too. So a lot could go in your favor. A lot could go in your favor.
His reaction pretty quick to get back to the post before.
Cheers, Texas. Good to have you, Ken.
Got help from his defenseman, but a hard shot from Kulak almost slid through.
It's good to have you all tonight. Again, 31 years since the last Battle of Alberta, and this series has not disappointed. It's such good hockey, and it's such an honor to just be watching these two teams. It's been such a fun series.
Nugent Hopkins knocking it off the stick of Backlund.
Uh-oh.
Shillington helping Backlund out.
Shillington, we good, man? He's had a couple of plays where he just immediately on the edge of your seat.
Now Calgary's out, and Mangiapane not on the same page as Coleman as they try to
That could be
break in.
much better. Honestly, the shots are a good indication of this game, though. 8-3 in favor of Edmonton. Bouchard, what was going on there? Gujoka, oh my gosh, Bouchard. All of the defensemen today making an impact.
McDavid's in. Will pivot there.
That circle play by McDavid, unbelievable. Good save there, Markstrom.
Matthew Tkachuk out at center, and Lindholm will get it down the ice. Got hit there by Evander Kane.
You see another example there. You've got playoff speed, which is high, but then you get McDavid speed. It just goes to another notch up above, and the spinorama almost worked. Another good save by Markstrom through some traffic there.
All right, y'all, halfway through the first.
Now the Flames in, that back.
Quick shot there. Oh my goodness, what a rebound.
Mike Smith, Zadorov across. Here comes a point shot with traffic in front. Lucic looking for a deflection. And the Oilers clear, and Josh Archibald dumps it back into Calgary territory. And a big hit there on Michael Stone. Archibald comes into the game with 39 hits. And the first
oh, man.
upcoming as
Ooh, wait, what happened here, Lewis?
And ends up getting the Oilers a power
Just
play.
immediately in the corner, everything starts happening.
At times, it's not always
Yeah,
the
not
goal
good
that brings them to defeat. A good
fans of the
physical play.
good
Get in on
goaltending
the
so far.
forecheck. Fourth line's going head
Hate
to
these
head.
Oilers uniforms. Feels like they're wearing practice uniforms a little bit. I'm proud of them as like their jerseys, but not in the playoffs. So it looks like we'll get an Oilers power play after this. Interesting. 9:25 left, and we'll go to break. Watch the last Battle of Alberta. Nice, Pete. CG, I'm cheering for Calgary in this series, but I still have a lot of respect for Edmonton. They've been having I think they've been playing pretty well. I mean, that game one really did not go their way in a lot of areas, but they also came back multiple times and had a lot of offensive momentum. And we saw in game two how they stirred up a little bit. We were able to come back again against Calgary and get the job done. But it's interesting because today we haven't had as many fireworks. Not as many fireworks, but let me know in the chat again who you guys see who's scoring next. I'm gonna say it's Calgary, and I'm still gonna say that it's the Flames, but I don't know. I'm kind of feeling Yarncroc. He's been a guy that's been putting in a lot of work in this series. How old is Graves Agent? I am 19 years old. Hector, good to see you. D-Man as well. Thank you, brother. And good to have all you guys now. We got 7,000 in the chat, y'all. Appreciate you coming in. Hit that like button again and again. We're going to have the game throughout all tonight, and it's going to be a fantastic one. I have a feeling that OT happens today, though, y'all. We're locking it in. We are locking it in. Let me know in the chat, though, yes or no. Do we see overtime tonight? Because, I mean, I'm down for it. Yesterday, I might not have been down for it. It would have been like 1 a.m. my time. But tonight, I'm down for it. I'm good with that. Yeah, so Taylor, I'm cheering for the Flames, but the Oilers have been playing well in this game, man. They've really responded well. We saw in that game 2 they played much better. This game 3, in the possession, in the cycling, they've done a much better job of entering the zone. Matthew and Jono, you're cool. No, you are cool. Good to have you. Favorite food is pizza, Saul, of course. Ethan from Germany, good to have you. Stop saying y'all. I'm Texan, dude. Like that's like telling me to stop living. I can't do that. I can't stop saying y'all. It's impossible. It's against the Jedi code. 2 minutes to go here on the Oilers power play. Big opportunity here. They've already played well. Oh, what a chance. You got lucky they couldn't put it off.
We've seen that play a couple of times, and both times
I'm thinking if anybody's scoring on this power play, it's going to be
just not quite able to control and make that quick move down low. As you mentioned, good active stick by both the D and the goaltender.
Oilers 17 scoring chances on the power play in game 2. It comes back to Tyson Barrie. There's McDavid in the slot. Nugent Hopkins. Leon Draisaitl's got it. And it's Barrie with a shot. Rebound in front.
Interesting. Oh my goodness. Another rebound that was loose there for Edmonton that they just can't get a handle on. They're putting in the chances though so far.
Excellent read on the quick deflection in front and then good stick. Anderson did a nice job boxing out.
Oh dear.
Hyman there.
Dubé outworks him beautifully. That was rough. That was rough. But now McDavid comes right in. Hyman a chance, and Markstrom just makes that save. That's the thing. Edmonton can come right back 2 seconds later because of just McDavid by himself. Oh, what a chance. Again, Markstrom gets a piece. Good play. Markstrom's been great in this period. Great in this period. Such a great response by him, honestly.
Killers. Markstrom had a couple of chances with deflections right in tight, but he was able to hold fort and then get the clear.
Second unit got the power play goal for Edmonton. Out now as Markstrom will.
Honestly, that's the thing. Like Edmonton, this power play has gone by super fast, but it feels like Edmonton is putting in the chances, even though it hasn't gone their way yet. Like you see that slot chance, you see those opportunities coming. The bounces have not gone their way. And you also saw in that Markstrom play earlier how it went off the post and then he was able to save it. Another bounce that just didn't quite go in. But they're doing all the right things right now. For Calgary, like their defense just doesn't feel as quick as it should be. Bouchard, oh wow. Well, you can go for the shot there, but
Yamamoto was lurking at the back door. He'll try and swing it back towards Bouchard. And Tyler Toffoli.
Good clear there by Calgary. Good clear there by Calgary. It was the second unit, but still.
For Bouchard, 3 power play goals this season, all 3 against Calgary. And an offside call against Edmonton.
Is that going to be a... Wait a
Ontario,
second.
DraftKings Sportsbook has arrived. The sportsbook
Okay.
that offers a high
I was about to say, is that going to be like a trapezoid penalty or something? Okay, offside call.
Download
Okay.
the app today.
Grab, you play any video games? Yes, I do. Let me know in the chat. What's your favorite video game? I've always gone Super Mario Galaxy 1, though. Always gone Super Mario Galaxy 1. That's easy for me. Got a feeling this is going to be one of those really weird, what the heck games, at least for the Flames. Yeah, it's been such a, like, it's been a really scrapey and kind of sloppy game so far.
So Lewis returns. Calgary back at full strength. 3 shots for Edmonton on that power play.
I guess for Calgary, nobody was going to get that
Below the
puck.
line, sends it deep. CC in with a
Oh,
pass.
what a chance!
spin there
Oh
by
my, how do you
McDavid,
not get
but
that shot
that's
off?
the handle.
McDavid, my goodness.
Anybody put it as quickly
Rare
as
human
him?
moment there.
I think I know the answer.
Draisaitl. Oh, wow, that's definitely got to be a penalty. Gaudreau cross-checked immediately. I was going to say, I thought there could have been a penalty earlier, but we'll see the Flames go to the power play here. Big chance. That was easy, right in front of the ref, too. I mean, that's what the refs have done, whether you agree with it or not. They're always going to call that cross-checking, especially in these playoffs. I need to see that again. Man, McDavid just not able to get that off. Yeah, I thought Draisaitl could have been called for that hooking. Like, that's hooking. And then we see, oh, I guess it was called for that. Never mind. Never mind. So Draisaitl goes to the box for hooking, and the Flames will go on the power play. Big chance when the start this game up with a bang, because the rest of this game for them has not been too good. This would suck for the Oilers, though, if they allow a goal here.
4 for 32 in the playoffs. Here's an Anderson shot. He didn't get all of that. Zach Hyman had a shorthanded goal 2 nights ago. It'll come back to Rasmus Anderson, and he held on. Now Gaudreau sends it wide of the target. Anderson 3 points and
good play there by Nuge, though.
1 to Foley, back to Gaudreau. Kachuk got onside. Lindholm's got it now. Played it across off the stick of Toffoli, and it comes back outside the line where Nugent Hopkins chases Anderson. Johnny Gaudreau back in. Matthew Kachuk, a hat trick in game 1. Anderson to Gaudreau. In the slot,
Kachuk, man, what a chance. He needed to be deeper on the right side, though. Good play, though, by Edmonton. Markstrom. Man, that's his 13th save of the night. It's crazy that we now think about these goaltenders actually having a good game, but I guess it's possible now. The impossible has happened.
Along the boards against Kulak.
This is unbelievable.
And it's flipped away on the backhand.
Oh, man, rough goal there by Calgary. Watching from Toronto, the late games are killing me. This is the first one I can really watch. Exactly, man. That last game started at like 11 for me, and I'm in Central Time, so it wasn't even as bad. Suck. Thankfully tonight, it's much better.
Who was certainly good in the hub here back a couple of years ago in the playoffs.
Absolutely, and 18 goals in the regular season.
Great pass to Mangiapane.
Oh man, what a chance, Mangiapane! Good save, Smith, man. Good positioning. Plays get one last chance. They don't. Yamamoto gets that right back. Good positioning by Smith there. Just able to get a piece of it too. That's one thing for the Flames. I think that definitely needs to be better. Is that bottom 6 net speed? Mangiapane is a huge part of that. He needs to be on at the level he was in the regular season, which has been much better than what he's shown in the playoffs so far. Such an important part of that forward group. Yeah, Niall, still no goals. I know, right? Do we need to summon some demons for goals to happen? Because it feels like to have this series. Imagine this series going 0-0 into the first intermission. We're uncharted territory right now. Uncharted territory. That's the thing. Like I keep expecting that goal to happen, but it never comes. It never comes. And now I'm just kind of like, are we ever going to see a goal now? Are these goalies, have they unlocked God mode? Have they unlocked God mode? I mean, Jacob Markstrom has been unbelievable. I might be jinxing him here, but if he continues this, I think Calgary, well, that's the thing. I would say Calgary wins this, but Edmonton's been doing a lot of the right things offensively. They've been putting pucks to the middle. They've been doing quite well. So I feel like even if Markstrom still plays well, I feel like Edmonton is going to eventually be able to break out of this. So nice getting to watch the West game before midnight. Exactly, Edwards, exactly. Edmonton muscling Calgary so far. Yeah, I mean, and everything. The speed, the quickness, the decision-making has been a big part of this. Whenever they enter the offensive zone, they're so much faster in their passing, and that's been a huge part of the things. Ritz as well in the chat says, hey, Grab, have you ever been to Calgary? I lived in Calgary when I was 5, only for a year, but yeah, I got the Canadian experience. Also, Ian makes a great point. More likes equals more goals. That is absolutely correct. So hit that like button, kill it, shank it, whatever you want to do, because this is the place to be. But it's good to have you guys for all of this tonight, because this game so far, even though we haven't seen any goals, has still been really offensive, still been super quick and super fast. But again, I'm still going to say that Calgary scores this next goal, because I just have a feeling that that it's going to be a cruel world for Edmonton to start things out. They've been playing well, though. They've been playing well. What jersey is on your door? I have this Darian Hatcher Stanley Cup winning jersey. One of my favorites. One of my favorites. It's so good. So good. Jean Malloy, thank you, man. Eric, what's going on? Mangiapane is what Yamamoto wants to be when he grows up. And that is true. But I think that's the thing. Like, if Mangiapane is playing okay, but is still getting some of the job done. If he is back at that regular season level, man, like, I still think he's one of the most underrated players in the entire league. Hey, there's Ben. Shout out to Ben. Let's get some Ben love in the chats. Just an amazing story, man. Good luck to him tonight and throughout the rest of the way.
And the fans of both cities have been at their best.
It's just amazing for the province.
Oh, man, what a chance. Coleman. Another good defensive play, though, by Edmonton, not allowing them to get that shot off. Puljujärvi. Okay. Good idea by Puljujärvi, but execution wasn't quite there. We've seen a lot of feistiness in this game, though, so far. A lot of feistiness. Puljujärvi's beard is looking like mine if I try to grow it out. Just all right here. Just all right here. Sean, is Steve wearing patents? I hope so. I hope so. I don't know why I said pumps. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I became English all of a sudden. But yes. Yes, he is. I can confirm. I can confirm. Calgary will be incomplete in this series, and most real construction in the city. Dang. I'm in Quebec, and when Montreal are out, I always take for Calgary since the 90s. Nice, Grace. That's nice. Let's hope they get it done. We'll see. So far, it's been a pretty awful start by them, man. I mean, I thought Edmonton was going to win this game going into it, but I thought Calgary was going to play better. It's like, this has just been awful by them. What a horrible giveaway right in front, McDavid. Calgary, wake up, guys. Wake up. Oh, wow. Good shot coming in. Saved there by Smith, man. He hasn't been tested too much, but that was brilliant. Gautreau, what a chance. This game has gotten just the sloppiest we've ever seen in these past couple minutes. But imagine you're Calgary, McDavid is right beside you, and you're just like, there you go. There you go.
400-point players almost put one in at each end.
Calgary's top line, 8 points in game number 1.
16-6 the shots.
In front! What a chance for Trevor Lewis. And away goes McLeod. He's got Fogle on the right side.
McLeod, great speed, unbelievable chance.
Woodcroft talked about
Toucher was able to see that though.
Today. It was on display there.
Calgary, what is going on here? Calgary, we need to time out here. Time out. Come on. I could show you guys, probably not all that well, but I could probably show you guys how to make crisp passes and actually communicate with each other. I can give you guys some free lessons if you need to. Seriously, what is going on with you guys?
Board battle and Yarncroke steps in to try and work it.
Niagara Joe, what's going on?
It does come loose. Back to Eric Branson. His shot off Hyman and back to center.
Really interested to see if Calgary really goes hard in these last couple of minutes. Because if they even have a chance of going up 1-0 at the end, that would be insanity. Just how much Edmonton has pushed the pace throughout this period. Here we go. Bouchard, good speed.
Unable to connect with Hyman. Coleman flips it to center, looking for Montreal.
Imagine McDavid. That is true. I don't have the experience of McDavid trying to dangle me, so maybe I should get some experience in that before I start talking. That's a good point. Yeah, exactly, H. Vidic. I mean, now 17 shots. They've been so consistent with the offense, man. Man, that was horrible by Calgary. McDavid just with incredible speed. That's the thing. You think McDavid's not behind you. He'll be like all the way behind his own net.
put that one a
5
little too
seconds,
high. He's
and then 5
watching
seconds
it there
later,
on the big
he's
screen.
right on you, and
His best
just making your life
game
the
number
worst,
3.
the worst.
Face-off control
Big
by
face-off win
Edmonton.
for Edmonton. Now they got their big guys out there with possession.
His first point in 7 games. Draisaitl trying to spin off the checking of Lindholm.
Oh, Draisaitl brought down. That'll be a penalty. Yep. Pretty
Pretty
easy tripping call there. So with 1:12 to go, not exactly the end of the period that Calgary wanted to have. And Lindholm will immediately go to the box. Immediately. He's not even going to contest that.
Stick on the top of the knee.
Interesting. I mean, there might. Let me see this again, actually. Oh, it wasn't for tripping. It will be on slashing, perhaps. Interesting. Oh, it will be for tripping. Never mind. Never mind. Either way, 2-minute power play here for Edmonton. Let me know. Would you have called that? Because in the playoffs, I don't know. Like, you compare the penalties you would see 5 years ago to now. Like, I don't think we wouldn't even see that penalty last year. That's just how much the refereeing has changed in these playoffs. It's been really weird to watch. It's more consistent for the regular season, but definitely been an adjustment for everybody.
Final minute of this opening period, and Yamamoto follows up, sends it around towards Nugent-Hopkins, finds McDavid.
Oh, man. Draisaitl right there, and a rocket just wide. You could tell once Draisaitl saw McDavid get it, he was like, oh gosh, I gotta get it right there. I gotta get it right there. That exact spot.
Connor McDavid, Yamamoto looking for room in front.
Ooh, sneaky play. Markstrom barely saw that. Taking it out. 20 seconds left here. Edmonton might have one last chance. McDavid all the way through. What a move! And Markstrom.
Another good stop by Markstrom on a dangerous
McDavid.
Yeah, just how
McDavid,
quickly
man.
the transition from neutral zone to Flames here.
Just that burst of speed, it's just insane. It's so fun to watch too, just how much acceleration these guys have. Like, look at that. Look at that. How fast he's able to create speed and jump off the rush. It's insanity. Now, that was a good play by McDavid, not just because of the play, but also that offensive zone face-off he creates here. So they got 17 seconds to go. Still a lot of time to create something big in the slot. Unless Calgary wins the face-off, and they do. Big clear there by Calgary. Big clear there by Calgary. So if Edmonton doesn't score here, have about 45 seconds to go on the power play to start out the second. Almost. I really. Oh, will that be the 20th shot? It might be. But that'll be it for the first period. Edmonton absolutely dominating. But still no score. 0-0. Shots 19-7 in favor of the Oilers. Obviously, we saw a couple power plays for both teams, but that first was amazing. All we were missing was the goaltenders being doo-doo, like we've seen throughout the entire rest of the series. If the goaltenders played like they did in Game 2, this game would have been like 3-1 already for Edmonton. It would have been that good. That good. Also, Drew says in the chat, how good is McDavid on a scale of 1 to 10? Probably about 19. Probably not about 19, I'd say on that. Calgary bending but not breaking. That is true. Markstrom, I mean, everybody, if you're cheering, especially if you're cheering for Calgary, get some Markstrom hype, whatever you need to do. Get some love for him in the chat, because that was easily, without a doubt, his best period of the maybe even the playoffs. Maybe there was a couple periods that were pretty close, I think, in the Dallas series, but especially in this series, that was incredible. Such an amazing performance by him. I think it'll be officially 19 saves, but it might be 20. But also, one last question. Question grab. Do you think Tampa is going to sweep Florida? I do. I'm going to say Vasilevsky gets a shutout in that Game 4 because I'm that confident. But we will be back. We will be back. We will be back for the second period. We're going to go to some original content. Good to have you guys in the chat. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. And we'll be back in a few minutes' time for period 2 because you do not want to miss it. What a game so far, but we're going to continue it coming up.
All right, we got the stud.
Are you kidding me? What a play by Cale Makar. Oh my goodness gracious, Cale Makar.
What a play by number 8.
I just want to go back to Calgary. Like growing up in Calgary, were you a Flame fan?
Oh yeah, big thing.
Yeah. What's your like earliest memory? Were you going to games as a kid?
Yeah, I was going to games. I don't know if I have a specific memory from games, but my earliest memory of the Flames is probably the 04 Cup run.
The Red Mile.
Yeah, the Red Mile, just being in the city for that. Obviously, I was probably only 5 or 6, but yeah, that's kind of my first big memory.
So you weren't on the Red Mile?
I wouldn't have been. I don't think.
The puck out at center. There's Conroy out of the box. Away he goes. Jerome Iginla scores! And Jerome Iginla has the icebreaker in Game 7.
It was like electric, that run. Like Iggy, the boys. Is Jerome Iginla he's kind of the Mr. Flame of your era, right?
Yeah, definitely a childhood idol.
Yeah.
That was a team that like people didn't think could go that far, so that was a pretty crazy run for the town, that's for sure.
Yeah. So Cale, your name, Cale, where does that come from?
So my parents, they came down to kind of 2 names for me. One was Kurt, named after Kurt Russell, the actor.
Yeah.
And then Cale, after Cale Hulse. My dad used to do a lot of advertising and marketing behind the scenes for the Flames. Met Cale Hulse, found he was a really nice guy, treated people the right way, so they really liked the name Cale, and so they changed it from Kurt to Cale.
Hit it. Here he goes. Dropped it off. Shot. Scores! Makar's first NHL goal in the playoffs. Cale Makar, welcome to the NHL.
You're a humble guy, like you're not gonna brag, but I'll brag for you. Like you came in and you were dominating. As you're going into that, did you feel like, I'm like a factor, like holy smokes?
I don't know so much about a factor. For me personally, I think the transition from junior to college was a little bit more difficult. I think the 2 years at college allowed me to just get my game to the level where I felt that it was pro ready, and it was nice to be able to step in the lineup and know that I can be a factor, like you said, each night for the team. So
you've got a Hobie Baker, you've got a Calder, and now with the year you're having, what would it mean to you possibly for a Norris? I think it's like you and, for me anyways, it's you and Yossi that are kind of banging it out for this, the best D-man in the league.
Yeah, obviously I'd be very honored, and like you touched on, Yossi, he's such an incredible player, and the way he's able to be the main factor for his team every single night is so impressive for me. And he's a guy that I grew up watching even before I came into the league. So if it comes down to us two, it's obviously a very, very cool name to be in the mention with.
Makar holds in the corner, and now along the half boards. Oh, beautiful wheel around move. Makar shoots and scores! Colorado wins it in overtime. What a pirouette goal scored by the young defenseman, Cale Makar.
Last thing, I gotta ask you about your skating. Like, did you go to another dimension to learn how to skate, or like another world somewhere? Because, in a game right now, and they talk about the modern player and the modern D-man especially, there'd probably be a picture of you in a book if they had that, just because of your ability to play offense, defense, your skating. Where do you credit that to?
A lot of the credit just goes to my coaches, like growing up at a young age. An offensive defenseman wasn't the prototypical player back then, so allowing me to kind of stretch the boundaries and be able to use my skates to do like a 10-2 move.
Yeah,
or
you're
something
good at
like
that, eh? So the loose hips.
Yeah, try it.
Yeah.
No, it's I think it just goes back to the coaching that I've had growing up, just allowing me to be the player that I wanted to be. And then obviously just trying new things in practice, whether it's different ways to move or laterally, but yeah.
I mean, thinking man's D-man, skills, skating. Cale, all the best. Everyone loves watching you. Kids are going crazy for you. So keep up the great work. You're awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for your time. Married, 4 kids, 40 years old. Story of the year right now. What's got into you?
What the hell is even that, eh?
Yeah.
Mike Smith, a gorgeous stop there. Great save by Smith.
What a glove save made by Mike Smith! I can't believe it!
Kind of beating father time a little bit. Like, it feels good.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely been a challenging year. It's kind of ironed itself out as of late, but obviously when you get older, it doesn't get any easier. But if you just stick with it, and you kind of don't get too high or too low, I feel like everything just works itself out eventually. And I guess it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And that's kind of where my mind's at right now.
I said this when you got to Edmonton, but I watch you play, and it's like you have like an attitude. You're like a fighter. when you're a goalie, like usually they say this for players, you know, like, oh man, that guy really draws people into the fight. I feel like you brought that to the Oilers though. At the time when you came in, they needed some fight. Do you feel that importance with this team?
Yeah, I mean, I think when I first came, I think you're right. I think there was maybe lacking that a little bit. Obviously, there was important pieces, you know, that everyone knows who I'm talking about. But I do have a competitive fire about me, and I think that's what's probably kept me in the league as long as I have too. And I really believe that's contagious.
What's different now? What's a different sauce for the Oilers?
Yeah, I think, well, Woody's came in and he's a fiery coach. He just harps on details. Yeah. If there's a goal scored, you know exactly whose fault it was. You know, probably the goalie. But
always the goalie.
Yeah, always the D.
Yeah,
but no, he's very detailed, and the little things that get talked about all the time, why teams are successful, he harps on them every day. And it's not harped on to the point where you get annoyed of it. He's right.
You know, you look around all the teams you played with, right? Started Dallas, and you know, I look at some of the, I got wrote down some of the names here. Was it like Eric Lindros? You know, you have St. Louis, Stamkos, Ryan Malone. You know, you can go through a list of like certain players or guys that you've had or spent time with. Is there anyone that stands out to you as like, man, that guy was cool, or wow, playing with that guy was great?
As you get older and you kind of look back on your career, like Mike Modano, like you know, going to the rink and you were a kid and you're watching this guy like fly around, his jersey's flapping behind him, and you get to know these guys, and then like you said, Vinny and Marty in Tampa, and then seeing, you know, the kids come in when you felt like you were a kid, like Stammer, you know, and then you play with Connor. But it's just those relationships and those players that you play with. It's just looking back on it, you
awesome.
kind of it's unbelievable. Yeah, some of the guys you play with.
That's they're going to go. Mike Smith are going to go at center ice. Talbot and Smith moving on both sides of this Battle of Alberta. This is unbelievable. Wow.
Battle of Alberta, you're on both sides. Tilly under the belt. What does that mean to the province? And how cool is it? How cool is it to be on, like, you know, now play both sides?
It was strange at first, you know, when I switched to Edmonton. But I was kind of choked when I left Calgary. And so it was an easy transition to hate them right off the bat. You know, because I really liked Calgary. Like, as a city, I really liked playing for the Flames. I loved the players on the team, and so I hated the Oilers.
Yeah.
And then now you're like, hey, they didn't want me back. That kind of left a bitter taste in my mouth. When someone doesn't want you, and especially my personality, that really fired me up to go over here now, oil country, and to really want to, you know, stick it to them.
Oilers fans love hearing this, man. That's good.
But I mean, obviously that aside, it's a great rivalry.
Couture dishing off, burns a shot, speared by Smith, smacked down low, it's a breakaway to win it in overtime, McDavid scores! Connor McDavid from Mike Smith, the winner!
Dissect the play of the pass.
To be honest,
you've been criticized. You've made some mistakes before, man.
Buddy, I've made plenty of mistakes. Hey.
It hasn't been easy.
Hey, you don't become a puck-handing goalie by doing everything right. Yeah. I tell you that right now. My first time, in the NHL, my first year, I'll tell you the story first. It was one of my first games, actually, in Dallas. And I think I went out behind the net and made just a blunder of a play. And the next rim comes in, and I don't go out and play it. I'm, like, terrified now. Yeah. And then, so TV timeout, I come to the bench, get some water. Turco looks at me, he's like, what the hell?
He's a good puck player too. Like,
unbelievable.
Play, yeah.
But anyways, he stares at me, he's like, what the hell are you doing, man? I'm like, what? He's like, why are you playing the puck? I'm like, well, I don't want to screw up again. Like, I just embarrassed myself in front of 20,000. Yeah. And he's like, don't do that again. He's like, don't show your team or the other team that affected you. And I always keep that in the back of my mind when stuff happens, even bad goals. Like, it's gonna happen. You know, like, it's hard to play a perfect game. You know, like, it's doable, but it's hard. And so I always keep that in the back of my mind that you don't want to show anyone, especially your own team, that bothered you.
That's a good story.
But when you have the fastest player in the world on the ice, after I made the save. I just, out of the corner of my eye, I just saw him like button hook. I mean, it was just an instinct kind of play, but being able to put the puck in the spot for
A rocket ship.
for McJesus to go into a breakaway was pretty cool. And then, you know, to see him celebrate like he did,
Oh, the point
and the
and everything, yeah.
double fist pump. I don't think I've ever celebrated as hard in a game before, but yeah, it was definitely a special moment for sure.
I'm rooting for you. Love the Fire. Love your family. And I love the older guys. So, Smitty, get her done.
All right.
Have a run, buddy.
Appreciate it, Mike.
Hello, welcome back, everyone. We are here for the second period. We got a couple minutes to go. It's good to have you guys. We got Jason Greensward, we got Chris, we got Olivia, Super Strike, we got Cameron Andrews, Zachary Bork, Gabriel Satter, Eric Bradley. We got a lot of beauties in here tonight. We also got 950 likes on the stream. If you guys are appreciating the stream so far, and of course appreciating having the game feed and everything, make sure you hit that like button. Let's get to 1,000. And again, you guys know we've been talking about this curse and this tradition throughout all the streams we've been doing. If you hit that like button, the team that you're rooting for will win. It's just a scientific explanation to what happens. So make sure you hit that like button. If you want the Oilers to win, hit that like button. If you want the Flames to win, hit that like button. It's simple and it's easy. Also, somebody asked, what do you think of Brady Tkachuk being such an open fan of Matthew in the stands? I personally love it. I know there's a lot of people that don't, but I don't really care that much. It's just a brother supporting a brother. I mean, as an older brother, I'd do the same. Also, Dia says you're drinking out of a kettle. I mean, pretty much, right? Pretty much. This thing is way too big, but it gets the job done. It's not a kettle, but might as well be. Also, Aiden says, what do you think of the Canucks' future? They're in a weird spot, but I do believe with some of the moves they made managerial-wise that they'll be a lot better off. Bruce Boudreau was incredible in that second half for the Canucks. So I think if they continue that type of group and that type of style, then they'll have some success going into the future. They got a good core. They just need to fill out the rest of it, I think. Northern Farm Girl liked Al already and share. Let's do it. We're gonna win a grab. Good to have you in the chat, Northern Farm Girl. Appreciate it. And thank you for hitting that like button. Appreciate it a lot. We got Crystal Sharps in here. Also, let us know. Get some Go Flames. Get some Go Oilers. Put a 1 in the chat as well if you're cheering for Calgary, and a 2 in the chat if you're cheering for Edmonton. I want to know what you guys are going for, and how many Oilers fans, how many Flames fans we got in here. Let us know. James says, go Flames, go. Avalanche going to win the cup from Bradley. I know producer Drew will like that. Grab, who do I cheer for this year, Avs or Flames? I go Flames, right? I mean, as a Stars fan, I'm not the biggest fan of the Colorado Avalanche. Not my favorite team by any means. So I'd say Calgary, but hey, I mean, Calgary's a good choice. I think Edmonton's a good choice. I like the Rangers quite a bit. We'll see if Tampa three-peats. There's a lot of good options. A lot of good options. But again, let us know in the chat who you guys are cheering for, and we'll get this second period starting up pretty soon. Still scoreless, which for this series is uncharted territory. We're going to see what happens next. Again, actually, you know what? I did have that feeling inside me that the Flames were going to score first. But now, But now, I think Edmonton's going to be able to pull through and just get past Jacob Markstrom. Obviously, he's been brilliant so far in this game, but I feel like about 5 minutes through the second, if Edmonton continues that type of play and that type of speed, especially, I think Edmonton's going to score first. But let us know in the chat who scores next. I'm going to say Leon Draisaitl. But I'm going to say one of those players on that first line, either Draisaitl or Kane. I think McDavid might set him up for something good tonight. But I'm going to say Edmonton scores first, makes it 1-0, and gets the lead early in Game 3. And this game also means so much for this series. You have a 1-1 score. It's all tied up. And I think either way, if Calgary loses this game, they probably go back to Calgary for Game 5 tied 2-2. But at the same time, this game means a lot for the momentum of the rest of this series. What is your final predictions? Sean, my final prediction is right now, it's kind of all over the place because I had Calgary versus Boston and Calgary winning. As of right now, Calgary is kind of playing like crap, and I am not convinced as of now. But even then, like, the Avs have not played all too well. I honestly don't even know. What would be your final prediction if you guys would make it today? If you had to make it tonight, what would your predictions be? Because I'd probably see Carolina and... well, I don't even know. Carolina hasn't been as good. Maybe Tampa's able to beat them. I would say still Carolina versus Colorado. But again, I'm not totally convinced about that. But that's the problem. Even if Colorado plays Bally versus St. Louis and they get out of that series and face like Edmonton, for instance, I still think they win that series pretty easily and go on to the Cup Finals. So we'll see. Grab, who's your favorite player of all time? Ooh, probably Jonathan Quick. Ever since I started watching hockey, man, he's been the most entertaining goalie throughout this entire time. Always making the weirdest and craziest saves. Love that guy. Let me know in the chat, what is your favorite player of all time? Because I love myself some goalies, but Jamie Benn's up there. Love me some Johnny Oduya. Shout out to the 2016 Stars. Big opportunity here for Edmonton to start out the scoring with this power play too, which is another reason why I think they will score first.
And McDavid's in, along with Nugent Hopkins, kicks it back to Barrie. 3 shots for Tyson Barrie in that opening period, as well as Connor McDavid. And there's Draisaitl on that right flank. Back to Barrie, McDavid.
Across, yeah, oh man. Lewis also knew what was going to happen there too, and just got the stick on it. We all knew that McDavid was going to pass that to Draisaitl right there. Smith makes that save, okay. Power play is over, but we'll see if Edmonton can do something here. McDavid across. Good chance. Edmonton, they score! Right there, it's Zach Hyman. And he gets the first goal of Game 3. Hyman's been itching these last 2 games. 2 straight games with a goal. And Zach Hyman, amazing play after the power play was over. And the Oilers strike first. What a goal, man. All starts up from that rush by McDavid. Just having the Calgary Flames defense on their toes. Of course it's Hyman. It had to be Hyman. He's just been a monster this entire series. Being awakened like Frankenstein. The man has been on a different level. What a shot there, and that's all that had to be Markstrom. Man, what a goal. What a goal. You can see that just raising the intensity and the excitement in Edmonton. 4 goals in his last 3 games. And the Oilers are shooting out to the Flames 22-8. Yeah, as a person that's cheered for Calgary, I'm not exactly in love with this game so far, but we'll see what happens. Still, man, you could tell I try to be as non-biased as I can with all the analysis and everything, and especially the goal calls, because I just have a fun time watching the series, whether Edmonton or Calgary scores. Evander? Evander? Okay. I was about to say, you got past him?
Now Goodbranson's pass picked off by Yamamoto. Kyler Yamamoto back in, and he whipped that wide. Around it goes, and it
oh wow, that Hyman goal assisted by Draisaitl and McDavid. Wow, we are all shocked. We are all super surprised.
Skip past Keane. Gaudreau tried to send it right wide. That's intercepted. And Cody Cece's got it as Calgary starts to change. Puck got past Pugliarvi, icing against the Oilers.
I mentioned the fresh ice, you know, so often on
Somebody also asked,
early
Starshine says,
period,
when was the
do
last
things
game you were at?
normally do, and watch the slide
I think it
across.
was
He just
Stars
continues on,
versus...
maybe a little bit further than he wanted, but it's all
gosh.
about the speed. You
Oh,
have
it was Stars
the
versus
speed of
Devils. It
McDavid
was
on
late
the
this
outside,
last
which
season,
draws
and
the defender back,
this is what, like
opening
2
up the
days
pass to
after like
Draisaitl.
Jack
Quick
Hughes
little
was out,
support pass
and
by
a bunch of
Draisaitl,
players
just
got
an
injured,
excellent
and New
shot
Jersey was
by Hyman,
officially tanking.
who now has scored in 3 straight.
Dallas scores first, and then New Jersey scores 3 unanswered goals, and it was like their 19th or like 21st win of the season or something. Really enjoyed that a lot, for sure. Brings up bad memories.
Without even batting an eye. Yarncroke turns back in his own zone.
Let me know for y'all, when was the last game you guys went to? Because I know a lot of places are opening up officially recently, and especially like in the second half of the season. But let me know, was it before the pandemic? Was it after? What was the score?
The Oilers have outscored their opponents 18-10.
Markstrom, okay. That's his 22nd save of the night. Unbelievable for our performance by him, man. He's been on a different level. Different level.
Yeah, you remember the big hit that led to a penalty after as Archibald got in there and got a hit, and Stone holding his ground. We'll talk with Cassian as Stone's been a good player. Here's the play at Puljujärvi here. Just going out to try to get the block this shot, and oh yeah, man.
Oh no, Puljujärvi.
So high up on his
I feel bad now.
That looked like it got a nose and a little bit of it, and then here's
Yikes, Puljujärvi's been pretty solid this game. No, his ice time has definitely been low, for sure.
Stone and Zadorov.
That bottom six, though, for Edmonton has played really well tonight. That's been a big factor, I think, for how many shots they're putting on. Like, I mean, McLeod is a big example. He's been amazing. Whenever he stepped on the ice, he's had such great speed and elegance to his game. Really played well.
Kept in at the line by Duncan Keith. Knocked down by Ryan. There's Archibald trying to sidestep a hit.
Again, look, like if Duncan Keith was on the corner, it would have been a good cycle. But you see the forwards for Edmonton. That bottom pair was doing such a good job with the speed. Coleman, man, good chance though. Right after. Are we gonna see a penalty? What just happened? Oh, Smith with the helmet coming off. Coleman and Bouchard. The scuffling.
Coleman took a penalty going in hard
it's
to
the
net.
battle.
This is one though that Bouchard just got caught.
My last hockey game was pre-pandemic, all right. A Red Deer Rebels game probably 15 years ago. Nice, Elaine.
As Archibald lost it, and it's
not a bad way to go. Oh dang!
As it's wedged in. Watch the stick in.
Did Coleman interfere with Smith?
And it's Bouchard's stick that actually goes
he was kind of like pushed into Smith as well by Bouchard.
Tough play as Coleman going inside position, going hard.
Smith all right?
Good dialogue between.
Seems a little bit shaken up right now. Hopefully everything's good to go.
Mike Smith.
Because even though he hasn't faced that much tonight, he's still been a lot less. Even though there was that one play early in the first where he almost gave it up and it was a disaster. For the most part, compared to the last few games, he played pretty well.
Face off won by Calgary.
Jim, good to have you in tonight.
Trying to get away from the checking of Barry. It played in front, kicked away, and out comes McLeod. And Yamamoto. Yamamoto trying to spin off the checking of Anderson.
Yamamoto, oh my goodness. That was an incredible play by him.
In his skates, but Yarncroke will chip it out. Brett Kulak, who went to the Stanley Cup final with Montreal last year, works his way
Kulak,
in.
what a rush! Again! Cross coming in. Quick shot there and glove down by Markstrom. But man, Kulak's been incredible in this game. He's had like 4 of those opportunities where he just goes into the offensive zone all alone and starts play. That's the thing. Kulak has always had that talent, but it's about that. It's about when he gets those opportunities and what he's able to do with them, and having the confidence to do those plays too. Solid defensively as well in this game. Man, Kulak's really been putting in a show tonight. Favorite player on the Oilers, Noah? I'd probably go Draisaitl. Besides that, I love me some Yamamoto. Puljujärvi is one of my favorites to watch. There's some good ones. Always love watching Mike Smith, regardless of if he plays well or not.
Either power play or 4-on-4 rebound.
Save! Oh my goodness, what a chance! Right there for Kane. Markstrom's sharp though, man. Still at a high level. Like, that's the thing. He could have easily. He's done that before in this series too. He'll allow a goal and then immediately start fizzling out, and immediately you can see how rattled he is. In this game though, he's responded exceedingly well to allowing the first goal of the game, which is such a key part, I think, for Calgary. Is that going to be offside potentially? Interesting. It's 1-0 right now, Andrew. Hi from Troy and 4 from Vermilion in Northern Alberta. Good to have you. Who here cheers for the Flames? I'm going for the Flames, but man, I mean, you got to give respect to the Oilers, how well they've done. It's incredible. Oh, never mind. Is that a pen? I guess it's a penalty on Lewis. It will be. That is awful. That is awful penalty timing there for Calgary. I'm guessing Daryl Summers like, okay. My life sucks right now. Calgary though, great face-off win. Great face-off win. Interference, interesting. Let me know in the chat, yes or no, does Calgary score in this power play? Or Edmonton, my bad.
McDavid in flight. Kicks it back to Barry. Draisaitl in support. Down low, it slipped past the Oiler captain. Nugent Hopkins tried to come up with it. Rasmus Anderson there for Calgary.
Interesting formation there for the Oilers, dumping it down immediately.
Are able to do so.
Obviously did not work out too well for them.
Drops it back for McDavid. McDavid in and shifts gears there on Zadorov. Back to Nugent Hopkins. He's watched by Yarncroke. Tyson Barrie at the line, returns it to Nugent Hopkins.
Draisaitl's on the other side, right there immediately. A shot two, and that one just goes wide. I was seeing, he was wide open over there. I was wondering when they were going to pass to him. Good keeping there by, I think Nuge got the block clear.
McDavid's loose. Connor McDavid works in. Up high, Nugent Hopkins.
Man, Draisaitl, what an opportunity. Whiffing on that.
Leon Draisaitl.
He's been looking for it. He's been looking for it. Another opportunity right there across Nugent Hopkins. What a save by Markstrom. They've been looking for those cross crease chances. Unfortunately for Edmonton, this is not NHL 22. Somebody tell them that right now. Somebody tell them that right now. Marina, hello from near Rocky Mountain. Good to have you. I'm new to hockey. Who's the better team? On paper, I think it's Calgary, but Edmonton's been playing way tougher, way quicker, and that's been the main difference, really. And Markstrom's been keeping Calgary in this game. And especially when it comes to the playoffs, sometimes it's just not about who's the better team, it's who works the hardest. And Edmonton, I think throughout this series, has been the better, harder working team. And again, I'm cheering for Calgary. I would love for it to not be that way. Well, not really, because I still like watching both these teams, but it's just how it's been. It's just how it's been. Like, you can like how Edmonton came down from a 5-1 lead. That just shows you how this team does not want to back down from anything. And that's a great characteristic to have in the playoffs, especially. 10 seconds left in the Oilers power play. Probably nothing here, but still a few good chances. Duncan Keith, a.k.a. Cale Makar, coming down that right side. Good clear there by the Flames, getting out of that. That was so huge. That was so huge. To be able to keep this 1-0, especially with how badly Calgary has been offensively, that is humongous.
Had 5 other matchups, and the winner of Game 3 has won all 5 of them. So coming in
exactly, Kurt. Oilers looking so consistent right now. The shots are in 28-9. 28-9. 1K likes equals 1 goal. Hit that like button. Exactly. Exactly. Hit that like button if you guys haven't. And again, we're showing the screen to you guys all throughout tonight. So if you're enjoying having that, that would be appreciated. And again, if you do hit that like button, your team that you're rooting for tonight will win the game. If you're cheering for Calgary and you hit the like button, it'll go for Calgary and the other way around for Edmonton. So make sure you do it before it's too late. Before it's too late. Another good rush here by that bottom 6 for Edmonton. Vogel coming right in. But Calgary ends up getting in the end. Oh, Vogel looking for the pass. Couldn't get it. Nurse, that was close. Just like a few inches wide. He was really hunting for that corner. Here come the Flames, though.
Blake Coleman over the line. And a pass back. Lewis was heading off.
Shillington, what was that? How did you not get that puck? Oilers come right up. Good play by Draisaitl from the net, and they score! Evander Kane, 2-0 Edmonton. Shillington, what was that? The Flames had possession and puck control easily, and then gave it up out of nowhere. If I'm Daryl Sutter, I am going to implode. I'm going to implode. Look at this. A back pass to nobody, and immediately the Oilers come right back up. Just an unacceptable goal to allow for Calgary. That is awful, man. How do you do that? How do you do that? No communication. We've been talking this whole game about how the passes haven't been crisp, how Calgary's been sloppy. You can't do that. You gotta have some communication there, Coleman. You're gonna back pass, at least make sure somebody's there. Seriously. I think that's like passing 1-0. Let me break it down for you kiddies out there. When you pass to somebody, you want to, for the most part, make sure that they're there. So let me know if we need to run down through that lesson again. I know the Flames are a big part of this class. I appreciate Calgary being here tonight, and you guys have a lot to learn. On to lesson 2, make sure you don't give it away to the other team. Make sure that when you're passing, you don't give it to the other team. So that's huge. That's a big part of things. But the Oilers make it 2-0. Hyman and Evander Kane. And the Oilers up by 2. Huge lead for them. We'll see if they can continue it. Awful play, though, for the Flames. Somebody mentioned it. Yeah, Lord mentioned it. That's the thing. And I would agree. But we'll be back in a minute or so, and we'll see you in a little bit. Oilers still leading. We'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back. We are back. Also, John Eagleton in the chat, new sub. Good to have you. Thank you so much for subbing to the Sportsnet YouTube channel, the best sports coverage around. And it is very true. All the highlights here for the NHL playoffs, all of the segments and analysis and everything, and all the streams as well on this channel too. So if you guys are enjoying, make sure that subscribe button. I mean, we're closer now to 800K, which is insanity. And we'd love to have you a part of things. But let me know in the chat again if you are cheering for Edmonton or Calgary. Get some Go Flames, get some Go Oilers, and make sure you do that because it'll get some good luck to your team, especially Flames fans. I want to see as much Go Flames as possible because the Flames need as much help as they can get, man. We're almost halfway through this game. And the shots are 29-9. How do you do this, Calgary? How do you do this? Seriously though, like I was saying even before that game won how much of a interesting chance here for Calgary. Ain't another opportunity there. But we were talking about how much of a big loss Chris Tanev is and still is. Like I think he's been such a big blow. Another big chance. Connor McDavid to Kane, and he's You can't defend that, man. You just cannot defend that. You cannot defend that. Calgary is showing us why McDavid, oh, just casually right by Calgary's blue line. Just might as well come right in. And Edmonton makes it 3-0. Kane, two of the easiest goals you will ever see, just right there. You can see how he's like, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. And the Oilers make it 3-0. That pass, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Just a beauty play on the turnover.
That's just not fair. That's just fair. How does this man keep doing it? How does this man keep getting away with it? It's unbelievable. 3-0 Edmonton. That's the face of somebody that has to face Connor McDavid on a daily basis.
Doubles down in 53 seconds.
I'm honestly surprised he doesn't look more depressed, because I definitely would. I definitely would. This is unbelievable, man. Like the amount of shot generation that first line is, and Connor McDavid is putting out here is insanity. This is the best hockey Connor McDavid has played, whether it's regular season or playoffs. Oh my goodness, almost 10 the goal moment for Markstrom. They get it right out. But it's incredible. We are watching maybe possibly the best hockey Connor McDavid will ever play. I know saying that is risky because he always somehow finds a way to get better, but seriously, this is insanity.
Backing up, felt the pressure. Hanifin just thinking going to the outside. Playoffs are all about special moments, and as you
I'm laughing because I feel so bad for Noah Hanifin as a hockey player. He's a good hockey player, man. But Connor McDavid, unbelievable. 3-0 Edmonton. We'll see if Calgary can come back in it, but Kane's ninth goal of the playoffs. Unbelievable. And assisted by McDavid and Draisaitl. Once again, stay with me. We are not surprised. You're not even halfway through this game, and Connor McDavid is owning the entire province of Alberta right now. Like, this is insanity. Also, One Blues Tone says, who gets to pick Connor McDavid first overall in 2023? I'm gonna say that Arizona finally gets some good luck in the lottery, and they win Bedard, just because it would be really funny to see Bedard playing in that stadium.
They took a penalty against the McDavid line.
Let me know, what are your predictions for the 2023 lottery, going all the way down there, going all the way a year at a time? Good interception there by Fogle, but the Flames come right in. Good rush by Dubé. Fantastic stick by Kulak. Did you guys see that? Dubé was able to rush around him, but he still got the stick and swayed it away. Perfect defensive execution there. Unbelievable. Horrible giveaway. Horrible giveaway, Calgary. Calgary, wake up! This is insanity. This team, this Calgary team is way better than this. Way better than this. They had a few good periods in the first and second game. A couple, maybe. The goal scoring was obviously amazing, but it's evaporated. Gaudreau goes all alone. Shot by Lindholm, but shooting it right into a body. Again, where is the speed for Calgary? Another on-net rush for Edmonton. A shot and an opportunity again. This is Edmonton. Oh, what a chance. Gaudreau! Smith the save. Another chance. Did they score? Did Smith save that? Smith tried to swipe it away, and Lindholm, I don't know. I do not know. I mean, I guess it wasn't a goal, but I also can't believe that Smith actually got to that.
Brilliant piece of work for 40-year-old Mike Smith.
Getting in all alone, gets the first shot.
I was about to say, I mean, I guess Calgary's now finally waking up, thanks to me, my goodness. And of course, all the Flames fans getting go Flames and some likes as well in the chat. That was a great save by Smith, though. Unbelievable. That's like, even though Mike Smith has not faced that much, he's been pretty great tonight. Pretty great tonight. So get some Smith love, get some Smith hype, whatever you want to do, because Mike, he's playing well. He's playing well. I never thought I'd see the day. I never thought I'd see the day. Bedard in Seattle, that'd be cool, Corey. Gaudreau literally, like, by himself, just is like, okay, I have enough of this. I've had enough of this crap. I've had enough of this crap. And let me just be Johnny Gaudreau, which is a big thing. Sometimes he doesn't want to be Johnny Gaudreau. Other times he's like, oh yeah, I'm Johnny freaking Gaudreau. And then he decides to be an elite player and have that type of chance happen. Smith, man. Smith. I had the Oilers winning tonight, but I did not expect Smith to be this good. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing, y'all. I did say Edmonton 3-2. I know I said overtime. I don't want to remember that part. But I did say 3-2 for Edmonton. So, we'll see. We'll see. Let me know with the game being 3-0 already, though, in the second. What are the score predictions for the rest of this game? Do you see Calgary holding this lead? Do you see Edmonton or Edmonton holding this lead? Do you see Calgary coming back in this game? Let me know what you guys are thinking, because I'm still going to say 3-2. I'm still going to say 3-2 Edmonton, because I have a feeling that Calgary's going to have a lot better of a second half here in the second, I hope. Jeez. Also, at 1.4K likes and every bit matters, so if we can get to 1.5K, that would be brilliant. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and again, hit that like button as well, because we're able to show these games to you guys and have it all work, and a lot of that appreciation goes a long way, so make sure you guys hit the like button and destroy it if you haven't. But good to have you guys. We got Mariam, we got Taylor Lenigan, we got Jacob Hutton, we got Friendly, we got Jack, Dominic, Romaine, Cam, we got Lazard coming in here. Appreciate y'all stopping by. 7-0 Edmonton from Chris.
Mike Smith chased in game 1, 7.
I would not be surprised with how McDavid is playing right now, man. With how McDavid is playing right now, I mean, I would not bet against anything right there. Even if Calgary comes back, I still don't see Calgary win this game. Just with how well and how determined this Edmonton team is. That's the thing. Some plays haven't gone their way, but they bounce back the next shift and just immediately put in the work. Wait, is Kane going to the box? Well, we're talking about Calgary potentially going in this game. Is that a interference? Ooh, interesting. Oh, never mind. Kane goes to the box here. Big opportunity for the Flames to get one back. This, in my opinion, is a must score. This is a must score. Favorite Oilers player? I'd probably go Draisaitl. Rob. I'd say for Calgary, favorite player would probably be Kachuk, and then for the Oilers, probably be Draisaitl.
And you know, now you got a second unit, but watch for Stone. He's been pretty effective getting.
Reese, it's good to have you in the chat.
Might be better just to keep it.
Face off when Calgary. Stone goes for the pass.
Michael Stone helped create a goal in game 2.
We gotta get a slot opportunity, man. They aren't gonna score from the perimeter unless Michael Stone goes off. Ooh, man. Good chance.
Sharp angle, that shot blocked, and there is Stone, 26. See if they can get him isolated to let go that big blast. Dubé will work it back. Hannafin across. Stone not in his wheelhouse. Hannafin will shoot it. That off a leg.
Interesting for Calgary. They put out their second unit to start off. I'm guessing that their first unit was out there. Was too tired for it. But not exactly a great start for the Flames.
He thought maybe one would jump out to give him a chance to get out there.
You would think too, 40 seconds in.
Gotta get that out, Backlund. Good job.
Second group would try and get off. They're still there. Backlund centering pass.
You see what I mean, though? Edmonton's clogging up that slot so well, and now they come up. Right there, McLeod, trying to get it across. Almost there, man. But you can see the speed and the intensity that Edmonton has. It's so much more than Calgary. It's so much more than Calgary. Like, if I don't even know if I was Daryl Sutter what I would say, because I feel like I would make them backskate for 15 straight hours after this. Maybe that's why I'm not a coach, but.
Hannafin kicks it back. Gaudreau able to work it to Lindholm, and now Calgary's in. Lindholm chips and chases. Taken to the boards by CC. It comes around for Gaudreau.
Let's see if this first line can get something done here.
Anderson right on. Rebound,
Smith, another save.
unable to get that.
And why was Anderson not there in the corner? 20 seconds now left. Come on, Calgary. This is the time. This is the time. Anderson goes for... Man, that is so bad, man. What a kill by the Oilers. What a kill by the Oilers. Still got a little bit of time left here.
Anderson in, Keane back out.
Damn, Kulak. Oh, what a chance for Brett Ritchie. Of course it had to be Brett Ritchie. Oh gosh, 2-on-1, McDavid and Kane again. Right there, Kane for the Evander Kane. I will get going. That is 4-0 in Edmonton. A immediately, Kane and McDavid, we all knew what was happening there. We all knew what was happening there. Unbelievable. 4-0 Edmonton. Yikes. Calgary, what is going on with you guys? Like, you got, okay, here's the thing. You don't even, this is more than just waking up. This is like you need to be just taken out of your hibernation. Like, seriously. That's just Connor McDavid. Connor McDavid. Remember there was people as well? Remember there was people as well saying Matthews was better? Can we just talk about that for a second? There was people midway through this season that was like, oh yeah, Matthews is better than McDavid. Huh? Yeah, I didn't think so. 4-0 Edmonton. That's like... Calgary, horrible power play, and immediately after, Evander Kane's 10th of the playoffs? Seriously. That's just, you can see McDavid. Oh, wow, what a hat collection. That is a hat pick. What a game. I mean, I thought Edmonton was going to play well, but not this well. Calgary just, like, they're actually in hibernation right now. They're actually in hibernation. They were fed throughout the entire regular season and have just yet to wake up. Like, this is just embarrassing for how good of a roster Calgary has. I know Chris Tanev is gone, and I know that's a big blow. It obviously is. But you still need to be much better than this. The stinginess, the crisp passes, the zone exits, all these little things that contribute to playoff wins. Calgary has just gotten rid of it completely. Sure, in Game 1 they scored a lot of goals, but I knew in Game 1 that if they continued to play that way, this series would be in Edmonton's favor pretty quickly. And look what's happened. Calgary has continued to play sloppy, just inconsistent hockey. And you see exactly what's happened here. Look how many odd man rushes Calgary has allowed because their forwards won't go back into play. Unbelievable. So many guys just left wide open, and it's just embarrassing. It's just embarrassing. But the Oilers have made sure all those opportunities, all those big opportunities, have been put at home, and that's just the finishing of Evander Kane, really. Like, that's what he does best. When you have McDavid, that's all that matters. McJesus is single-handedly beating the entire Flames roster, pretty much. This is the thing. This is McDavid playing at his best, while also the Flames are seemingly playing their worst on defense. But that's what I'm saying, y'all. Chris Tanev is such a huge loss. But you just see that entire Flames defense. They don't have that rock. They don't have that elite defenseman anymore. All the players that could be defense on this roster have completely died off. Hanifin, he's been awful. I mean, like, so good. Branson and Zadorov, good luck, I guess. They've been okay, but I mean that first pairing of Zadorov and Anderson has been awful. Has been disgustingly bad. But especially Noah Hanifin. Who has gotten exposed. Like, I could read off. I could put my fingers on how many times Hanifin has gotten exposed, and I would still need more fingers. It's more than this. We haven't even had the third game completed yet. Like, this is just, you see how many odd man rushes that Edmonton has gotten every single game. It's not just a one game thing. It's every single game. The Oilers are faster, they're better, they're crisper, and they're coming to play. And now it kind of reminds me of how Calgary started that series versus Dallas, where they just allowed them to be the better team and just let them do their game. And Edmonton, in every single way, is playing their game at its top form. And you're seeing the results of it right now. If I was an Oilers fan, I could not imagine a better start. Obviously, you'd want to be up 3-0 after this, but considering how Edmonton has played, like, this is way better. I know there's people saying Calgary in 4 and stuff, but even though I had Calgary at 6, like, this is way better than I ever expected Edmonton to play. Look at that play by Puljujärvi. Unbelievable. Just so much nonchalantness from Backlund, and Puljujärvi, just a beautiful stick, and is right on him for the exit. Dubé, good chance. Smith, still a little bit of trouble there, but that's the thing, man. If you're Calgary, they're on track right now to get shut out versus Mike Smith. Mike Smith. They're gonna get shut out by Mike Smith. Still some time left, but we'll see, man. Oh, coming in. What a play by Fogle. Holy guys! They're getting outtangled by Warren Fogle and McLeod. What another chance by Fogle. You guys. Like, did you not get any sleep last night? Were the Oilers like crashing and banging right outside your apartment, like your hotel? Like, what was going on? What was going on? What a game so far by Edmonton, man. But you got, like, as much as I can criticize Calgary's play, like, Edmonton has come to play. This is the exact type of game that as well Jay Woodcroft has been preaching with this Oilers team, and you can see that growth. You can see that momentum really come on their side. Blissy says, should they pull Markstrom? This is the problem, though. With this game specifically, this is the problem. You'd expect after last game that if it was 4-0 Edmonton, that it would have been Markstrom's fault. This has not been Markstrom's fault by any count. He's been incredible in this game. So that's the problem, though. Even if he's been good, do you pull him? Let me know in the chat. Would you pull Markstrom? Yes or no? Yes or no? Because I'm just so conflicted on it. Because he's been the best player of this team, no doubt. Not a doubt in my mind. Markstrom has been the best Flame tonight, easily. But you got what, Dan Vladar as your backup? I don't know if that's worth, like, just absolutely tanking the confidence of your starting goaltender. I don't know. I would say no. But at some point, you just need to see a change from this Calgary team. So maybe. Also, Drew sent me this tweet. Connor McDavid is the first player in NHL history. So keep that in mind. First player in NHL history, Connor McDavid, with 9 multi-point games within the first 10 contests of a single postseason. So let me break that down. In 10 games, he has 9 multi-point games. That has never been done before in the history of the NHL. Not Wayne Gretzky, not Lemieux, not Yager, not Messier, not all of these elite offensive players. But Connor McDavid is the first. That's the thing, like, considering the era that McDavid has to play through, if you consider McDavid the best offensive player of all time, I would still say Gretzky, but I don't, like, there's a good argument. There's a good argument for it, with just how dominant he is. And you can see how, I feel like this year, it really shows just how much progress he's made since that Winnipeg sweep. How much progress he's made in his speed and his consistency and his work ethic. Like, he was great last year. Like, otherworldly in that 2021 season. But this year he got even better and is making sure that Edmonton is up in this series. That's the crazy thing. He's gotten even better. And here's another shift by this Oilers D-line that they're getting outsped by the McLeod line. Great job, guys. Again. We'll see, though. That's the thing. For Calgary, I still think they can change at any time. They have the roster to be much better than this. That's why, like, I'm so. Oh, no, David. Anderson was about to have flashbacks of hard times. Thankfully, for Anderson's sake, McDavid let off.
Rasmus Anderson's got it. Gaudreau fanned on that pass, but the Flames able to keep it alive, and Gaudreau's got it again to Hanifin, redlining in. 4 minutes remaining here in a huge 4-goal second period for the Oilers.
But that's the thing. Like, Calgary should be playing much better than this, and that's what I think is the biggest problem. Good little couple of defensive plays against the McDavid line until they go off, and immediately they get stuck in their own zone again.
Worked ahead by Mangiapane. Across it goes to Coleman. And Bouchard there defensively.
Wow.
Picked off
Oh.
by Shillington. Played in front to Duncan Keith. Headbands it to Hyman.
3-on-2. Oh, 3-on-3 here for Edmonton. Hyman coming in, looking for his second of the game, but Markstrom makes that glove grab. Man, 3 minutes now left in the second. McDavid out. Now it's 23 points. McDavid, it's been 9.5 games, right? It's been 9.5 games the Oilers have played. That stat line, 23 points in not even 10 games, is actually ridiculous in the regular season. But in the playoffs,
and just far too many odd man rushes. That's something that Daryl Sutter
That's the thing. We are blessed by the fact that we get to watch Connor McDavid. As a 2003 born, I never obviously got to watch Lemieux or Gretzky or any of the great ones in my lifetime. But to be able to watch Connor McDavid and what he's doing and how much he dominates and how just clearly ahead he is of every other player in this league, it's just an honor. It's an honor to just watch him and watch what he does. Some of the best hockey you'll ever see, and I don't want to take anybody. I don't want to see anybody taking it for granted, man. I don't want to see anybody taking it for granted. Like we'll probably be talking to our grandchildren about how Connor McDavid and how elite he was. Like my dad talked to me about Wayne Gretzky. That's actually a weird thought, isn't it? They need to nerf McDavid. It isn't fair. Honestly, John, you might as well put a weight on him, like a chest weight on McDavid, just so he's less fast. Like that's he'll probably still score like a point per game. At least it won't be as ridiculous, right? Good block again by Edmonton. Man, this is ridiculous. Now a 2-on-1. Coming in, Hyman to Nuge, but he couldn't make the pass happen. Good play. That was Hannafin giving the block. But another, oh my goodness! Anderson, Hannafin, what is the plan here? What is the plan? Seriously. Also, we got 11K people in the chat. I appreciate you guys hopping in. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. An opportunity here for the flip. It was Brett Ritchie. And he gets the puck again. Well, all right, so Hyman's going to come into the zone on a 3-on-1. How he's going to get the puck here? Let's find out. Oh, well, would you look at that? McDavid right there. For 7 second period points. Look at this. Centering play. Intercepted by Shillington. Hyman enters the zone. 3 flames around him. How are the Oilers going to get this puck? Connor McDavid. Sure. Just magically appears on that left side. Kane gets plastered onto the boards, but will Tkachuk get it out? He will. 1 minute left in the second. Flame, I mean, it needs to be said, but the Flames need something. Here's Zadorov. Good grow. Oh my goodness. How could you get to the net, man? That's just.
You can see he caught that one late and saw it at the last second. Had to reach far.
That is true. Haston plays him incredibly well. That's why I'm so sad we aren't seeing Stars versus Oilers, even though Battle Over is awesome. Haston has been doing pretty well.
Rasmus Anderson, intercepted by Yamamoto, picked up now by Fogle.
Why is Warren Fogle just an absolute monster tonight? Like, it's insanity. This man has turned into Connor McDavid. This man has turned into Connor McDavid as well. Which is not great news for the Flames.
The Edmonton Oilers, the 4-0 lead here. Just another example. Quick stop up.
Why did my
try to attack with the
my light go off?
The legs and back out the other side.
There we go.
Good job in front by Shillington. Now here's the late reaction a little bit by Smith, able to get down.
Turned off randomly. I'm haunted. I'm haunted by this Calgary Flames roster. They do not want to see me be happy right now. It's unbelievable.
Top line for the Oilers is combined for 3 goals, 10 points.
At the beginning, Grav said we're going to OT. At least I said the Oilers would win, though. At least I said the Oilers would win.
Bouchard ripped it wide.
At least I have that. Please give me that. That's all I have right now. That's all I have.
Pass looking for Mangiapane at the Edmonton line.
Marina, hey, Grav, can you send a hi and hugs to Livia and Brazil? She's a Euro fan and Oilers fan. Appreciate it, Olivia. And from Brazil, good to have you in the chat. And appreciate you coming by the stream.
And a huge second period for the home side.
What a period. What a period by Edmonton. We were going into this second, by the way, with a 0-0 score. And to give some context, we were scoreless going into this period. And the Oilers, I was telling you guys, if the Oilers continue that type of play, we would see the consistency and we would see the luck start to go their way. And they played better in that second. They played better in that second. That's how insane that was. That's how insane that second was for Edmonton. But a 4-0 for Calgary. My goodness, wishing it would be 2-0. 4-0 score here. Let me know in the chat. With Edmonton up 4-0 in Game 3, what are your predictions for the rest of this series? What are your predictions for the rest of this series? Because I have Calgary in 6. But now I'm not so sure. Now I'm not so sure. Let us know, though. I maybe say Calgary in 7 because they might wake up. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. But I don't know. I don't even know if I like Flames in 7 anymore. I don't even know if I like that. Not a Stars fans, but those thirds are beautiful. I think they should make them regular home jerseys. I agree a lot. I mean, that jersey, I think, should definitely be the home for sure. Games ain't over yet. Don't count the Flames out until the final horn. That is true, Catherine. We saw what happened in Game 1. We saw what happened in Game 1. Can't count out a four-goal lead. I mean, Steve will also tell you that too. Steve will also tell you that too. What other records do you see McDavid will eventually hold? I could see him getting close to Gretzky's Art Ross trophy record. I think he's 2 away from I need to look that back up, but I saw a stat that he was like 2 away from Lemieux or something. He's getting closer. He's getting closer. I think he could definitely get that. All right, so get your question in the chat. Hit that like button if you haven't, and get some support for your team. Get some Go Flames, Go Oilers. 4-0 for Edmonton. We'll be right back going into the third. We'll have some original content for you guys. So stick around, stay in this live stream. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and we'll be back in a bit.
David Ayres, the emergency goaltender. He's from Whitby, played some junior B, but can't get the puck over the line, and Ayres makes a lovely save. Puck's up for grabs. Ayres is down, and he snaps that into his glove and stops play. Faces a shot, makes the save. Keep the puck, David. You've just got a National Hockey League victory. 6-3 Carolina. Oh, man, look at that reaction.
The Toronto Maple Leafs lost an actual National Hockey League game to a 42-year-old team. In the movies, the team should not have steered.
Hey guys, Steve Dangle here. I was asked to show up at Jeff Merrick's outdoor rink. Don't know why. He'll probably talk about some hockey from the 50s or something.
Hey guys, David Ayres here. I was asked to show up at Jeff Merrick's rink. Not sure why.
David Ayres. That YouTube guy. I'm Steve Dangle, this is David Ayres, and the rules are simple. 10-shot shootout revenge tour. How do you feel?
I'm gonna go one eye on this one.
Wow! Bad back versus bad knee. Shot number 1. Let's go. Here we go.
All right, let's roll.
I'm coming for you.
All right.
Oh, this guy. All right. I got 9 more. I can still go 9-1.
Shot 2?
Shot, yeah, you've only stopped 1 so far. Don't worry about it.
I thought I was going home already.
Wow, every goalie's gonna get lucky once. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. You all right?
Hey, I'm good.
Dude, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. That muffin was nothing like the Hyman one-timer that cracked my mask.
Okay.
We're good.
All right, fine. I gotta put a little more mustard on it. All right, so that's 2 warm-up shots now, best of 8.
I'm still waiting for Dangles still.
Oh,
I think you left Dangles at home.
Dangles? Okay. I wasn't ready.
School.
I wasn't.
Hey, old school poke check all day.
Jesus. Okay. You ever want to get revenge on someone for something and it doesn't go nearly like you thought it would?
Here we go.
You should get a better puck.
Yeah, I need a different puck.
Yeah, that one didn't work.
This one says goal.
Okay.
Oh, this guy. Okay, so
Nothing.
He's got a good-
nothing.
he's got a good 5-hole. He's got a good pad on one of them. He's got a good poke check. That's a lot of luck. It's a variety of luck. Is this 4? This is 4.
This is 5.
This one's 5. This one's 5. Can't shoot, can't count. What can I do? Oh! All right.
No dice.
No
dice.
Halfway through, this isn't going very well.
You should put a no in front of that jersey name on the back there.
Wow.
No dangles.
Well, they should call you Ayers, but shut up and make a save.
Oh! Look at that.
Ow!
Oh, knuckle.
That actually hurt.
Guy throws a knuckleball in the net.
That's the key, kids. Aim the puck nowhere near where you were aiming, and you'll... Did that go in?
Yeah.
Yeah!
I'm not sure how that went in, though.
Because I'm really good.
That's true. You're excellent, actually.
Whoever's editing this, can you just put that 10 times? Can I go home? Are you still recording? Turn that. Woo.
Oh. You can do the rebound, too. I don't think that's going to go in yet. Hey? Guy comes hard on the rebound.
You know what's a great sign of a good goal scorer? He sounds surprised every time he scores. I don't think it's gout.
No goal.
No goal, fine. It's like the shootout.
That's right.
Brad Marchand. Oh, where to go?
That's 9.
Woo!
What is this guy doing? We're going to get you a contract. You're going to stand in the slot and just rip it anywhere.
For all the Twitter people who said this is easy, you're absolutely right. Like, you're totally right.
So easy. 2 for 9.
You know, when you put it like that, it's not very good.
Everybody gets lucky a couple times.
Okay. We'll see. Oh. This guy's 5-hole. He's got no 5-hole. Kevin Weeks. That's another Hurricanes legend. David Ayers, are you ready?
Been ready the whole time, bud.
YouTube guy who screams 42-year-old Zamboni. Are you still 42?
43 now.
Oh, wow.
I'm probably a little slower now.
We'll see.
Oh, cheap.
Big one. Big one. Big one. Big dope. I don't want to hurt my knee again. That hurt. Whew, that was fun. It was pretty good going 12 for 10, I think. Wasn't it?
Whoa. 3 for 10? 3 lucky ones. 7 saves by me.
It's 7 saves on warm-up shots, all right? You know what, Dave? It was an honor to take shots against you.
Yeah, you know what? I'm a 42-year-old Zamboni driver. I can't believe 3 goals went in from a 32-year-old blogger who works for Sportsnet. Like, come on.
Roger Sportsnet. Get a cable package. Woo! This is gonna go so poorly. Best goalie of all time. Steve Dangle here. You know, I always wanted to be the goalie for the Leafs. I was the street hockey goalie, always taking tennis balls and those orange things to the face. But now I'm gonna learn how to play goalie for real from David Ayers. Can you teach me?
I'll try. I'll do my best.
You think anything's getting past me? Nothing ever. Look at me, I'm David Ayers.
Are you ready?
Yeah, well, I got lots of questions.
Your first question should be, how do you hold a goalie stick?
Oh.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
You watch enough videos, you should know this one by now.
Wait, do I have a really big head or do you have a small one? It's squeezing out childhood memories. All right, let's go.
All right, well, keep the blood flowing here.
Woo. Oh, man.
Yeah, that was easy. We got to pick them up here now, or need some help?
Wait, there's the puck.
Yeah.
Well, that never went in there.
So here's a helpful hint. We don't do snow angels. Snow angels, bad.
Well, I grew up watching Dominic Hasek. He did it all the time. All right, first time's lucky there, kid.
Okay, let's go.
Ah! 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 It's crazy how hard you were trying too.
I know. All right, took that a little bit easier on you now. You know, I'm warmed up. You seem to be warmed up. Your vocal cords are warmed up. Let's see what happens here.
This is easy. You just cut off the angle on him. And then, oh,
You know,
did he miss it?
oh, you missed it.
Get the camera out of there.
If I score one more goal, I've already tied you.
Oh, I don't know about that.
So maybe hold our stick a little bit lower. Not lower. No.
Wait, oh, on the...
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, we're rolling here. All right.
Oh! You know, it's actually really comfy down here. I feel like a winner.
I got that.
Oh, okay, thanks, man.
Yeah, anytime.
Appreciate that.
No problem. So I'm 3 for 4 right now.
Yeah, Austin Matthews, James Reimer, Jamie McCowan, I think. Hey, here we go. Whew. I'm playing mind games right now. Wow.
That's another one. Open your glove a little bit.
Oh,
that's what you want to do.
Keep it up. I gotta be a spider like Ben Scrivens. He plays like this. I'm tired standing here.
I want to see you go in the butterfly without falling on your stomach.
Okay.
All right?
I mean, what if falling on my stomach will stop you?
Hasn't yet.
Okay, fair enough.
Come on out a little bit.
You want me to challenge?
Yep, right there. Can you skate backwards or are you good?
I mean, I can kind of drift.
Perfect. That's all you need. There we go. Drift. Get that drift going. Oh! Almost. Oh, it touched you.
Ah, Charlie!
Another tip to being a goalie, stay hydrated.
Oh my God.
5 for 6 right now.
Come on, Dave. Like, I'm doing what you're doing, but like, you got to be a bit more like me. Like, you got to be like, oh, you should have had that.
Oh, okay.
All right.
5-4. Again. Oh, that went in. It went in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it went in. Yes.
Jeez.
I should make a blog about bloggers who try to be goalies.
I think you should do that.
Yeah.
The only reason you scored on me is you're pretending to be John Tavares.
You did score 5-0 on me.
You're a regular Pierre Engvall out there.
Oh! Stacks the pads too.
Where's the rebound?
Oh, rebound? Okay, here we go. Ah, you're the one save wonder on that one.
It's crazy to me the goalies have to do this like 30 times a game.
Try doing it in practice 300 times.
No.
Huh? Are you good?
Okay. You're not good.
All right, that's a good butterfly right there. You're not going to stop anything that way. Let's get that flipped up. Okay. Oh, there we go.
Oh my God. How do you even do that? I didn't get into this position. That's unbelievable. You're a freak of nature.
You all right?
No.
There you go. There, that's the style right there. Stick on the ice. Boom.
How do you concentrate on so many things all at once?
I'm not sure how you're going to do it, but us trained goalies do it fairly well. 2 more.
Is that it?
2 more.
I can do this all day.
All right. You ready? That was in.
I don't even feel like I got it.
Nope.
I thought we were playing charity tournament rules.
No dangles, right?
I can't believe you have to do this for 60 minutes. I'm starting to understand why Luongo pooped himself.
All right. Last one. Bring home the bacon.
No way this goes behind me. There's nowhere.
You okay in there? I guess I'm not bad for a 42-year-old Zamboni driver, eh?
I'm sorry! That was a while. So that is it for this one and most of my ligaments. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends.
Hey, people don't forget.
People don't forget.
right, we are back for the third period. Oilers up 4-0. I mean, I could say it's the Flames and Oilers game. It's basically just the Connor McDavid show at this point. But we'll see in this third if the Flames can bring out some life and come back. But you know what? I believe in the 4-4 comeback. The Oilers came back down from 5-1. The Flames can do it too, dang it. It's going to happen for sure. It's going to happen. It's going to happen for sure. You're very convinced that it's going to happen. Definitely. Probably not, but as somebody that is cheering for the Flames, I'll take a goal. But let us know in the chat, how many goals did the Flames score in this upcoming third? Because I'm going to say they make it 4-2 and have like an empty net goal or a goal with an empty netter out at the last moment. I don't know. I just... The way this Flames team has played, I've just been so disappointed. But good to have you guys in the chat. We got Uday, we got Ramza, we got RXD Fire, Requiem, the Amazing G3, C Taylor, G, Chris Brown, T-Boz, we got Ashton, Zotify, Gordo, Scotty B, Emily in here, Downbirds, we got Carrie, we got Marcel, Bob Morton. Good to have y'all tonight. And we'll be going into the third pretty soon. Also, we got some questions from you guys. Brennan says, Ben or Sagan? Someone's got to go grab. I kind of want both of them. But if I had to answer that question honestly, even though I love both of them, I think for the Cap situation, I think for the Stars, you want to have either of those guys gone. I would prefer Ben just because maybe Sagan because I think that contract goes a little bit longer and I feel like you could use that cap space a lot better. I would probably say Sagan in that respect. And Ben is also the captain, so you got to factor that in. D-Man says, when do the Sens make the playoffs next? I don't know if it'll be next year because I think that Atlantic is just way too stacked. It's just way too stacked. So I think in 2024, we might see the Sens pushing to make it. But that's the problem. Like, I think the Leafs are still going to be good by then. The Lightning could still be good by then. You're going to see the Sabres try to be better. You're going to see the Red Wings possibly be in the playoff position by that point. The Panthers are probably still going to be very, very good. The Bruins will probably be able to fall off a little bit, so that'll maybe open up a spot. But it still, to me, feels like it'll be a long way to go. But maybe 2024 I could see as the earliest for that. But let me know in the chat. Go Flames, go Oilers. Who are you guys cheering for tonight? And if you're a Flames fan, you guys know if you hit the like button, your favorite team will win. So you guys got a lot of ways to go. If you're a Calgary fan, hit that like button, get some Go Flames in the chat because they need as much luck as they could possibly get going into this third. But we're about to start back up. I was just about to say Dan Bladar is back in net. And we'll see. I'm going to say Vladar is in net. So we'll see what happens. Calgary does pull Markstrom, though. And we are back for the Battle of Alberta. Get some Go Flames, get some Go Oilers. And let's get to 2K likes. Hit that like button if you're enjoying the feed and the stream as well. Flames need an early goal here, though, absolutely. At least to start the momentum on their side.
Resetting for game 4. Chance here for Mangiapane and the puck deflects out of play.
Yeah, it's less of a damaging play for Markstrom. It's more to give him just a little mental reset. I think a veteran goaltender, you got a team that, as you saw, Scott showed the against the entire
let me see.
NHL.
Brummer says, when did I start the channel? I started back in 2017. Started making baseball videos. And funny story, my first videos were called DSFR, Dallas Stars Fan Reaction. Completely ripping off Steve for no reason, but I started doing baseball stuff and then Dallas Stars stuff, and then that created a lot of more NHL content. And then 5 years later, I'm streaming a game for Sportsnet, which is unbelievable to me.
You're looking for a little bit of a spark if you're Calgary. You're looking to just chip away sort of 5 minutes at a time and try to get something.
Good play, Dubé. Good play as well, McLeod. McLeod's been super underrated in this game. Super underrated in this game. Flames keep it in, though. Good play.
Jam play there by Dylan Dubé. Dubé with 6 hits so far in this game. Tied for the Flame lead. Evander Kane not only has a hat trick.
Good opportunity, but not enough. Now Warren Fogle, Connor McDavid, but better, obviously. Getting back to that puck, but he's another Oiler. Like, McLeod and Fogle, just that duo by itself has been on a different level. On a different level.
As well as McDavid, Kane, and Draisaitl check back in. Top lines are out. Matthew Tkachuk with 3 shots for Calgary so far. That's sent wide of the net. Johnny Gaudreau's going to try and steer it on goal. Blocked by Ceci. Took a bite out of him. Calgary's got to recalculate at center.
Yeah, left hand for Ceci.
Oh, goodness gracious. Vander Kane, 4th goal of the game, maybe? No, Markstrom gets to it. A little bit of a sneaky shot there. That first line, man, has just, like, it's criminal what they've done against Noah Hannafin. That guy, Noah Hannafin has been targeted so many times, and he's just getting, it's just rough to watch. Ooh, Ceci took that puck up high, right on the arm, right on the fist. That's rough. That was a big laser from Gaudreau too, man. Hopefully Ceci's all right. He's been really good in this series. Really good in this series, especially on defense.
A few words, but he feels like it's growth.
Well, we'll have to monitor that. That would be a significant loss. And Elliot mentioning the absence of Chris.
Oh, sorry, I said Markstrom. I'm too used to Markstrom being the guy.
Prompting some speculation that he's close. Here's Zach Cassian deflecting it in. Vladar out of the net. 24-year-old Calgary backup. That one played on to Mike Smith and quickly sent back out to center. Here's Zadorov. Puljujärvi stepped into him, but Zadorov advances. Now Puljujärvi off the boards.
Keep in. Oh, wow. A fluttering puck right in front. Calgary, a couple opportunities. Backlund right there. What a save. Will he keep it? Puck is loose. No whistle there. Coleman goes to the other net. What a block by was that Hyman? Somebody blocked that right in front. That was an empty net. Zadorov looking for another chance. Another block by Edmonton. Coleman in front to Mangiapane. Nothing there. Now Zadorov. He goes for the shot. Still in front of the net. Another save by Smith. And the Oilers, that could be a penalty. It will be. Interesting. That was a great shift, though, by Calgary. I'm surprised. That was a complete empty net for Calgary. And they
to have the face-off.
I think that was Hyman in front, though.
Deflection that goes off the pad now. It's just a mad dash in front of the net. There's another tight in play now. Right there, Smith.
I didn't see. Was that? Oh no, that was. Yeah, that was Hyman. Look at Hyman going out, playing goalie.
On the doorstep.
He was basically the E-Bug in this situation. If we think about it, Mike Smith was down for the count, and oh man. Big chance here for Calgary to get on the board here, though. Power play coming up. Kulak to the box. Need a couple of Oilers need a couple of big saves here from Smith too. Okay, like really, that last power play I thought was the game, but this is truly the game. If the Flames don't score here,
and a face-off win. Anderson whipped it wide. Johnny Gaudreau.
It's all over. It's all over.
Gaudreau up high, watched by McLeod. Brick wide to Foley. Smith got a piece of that. Back to Anderson, and he's forced out.
That's a place for Toffoli.
Good play again by McLeod. He is like, oh, Tkachuk right in front. What a move! But another save by Smith. I mean, at some points in this game, Smith had not gotten tested. I'm like, okay, it's been a good game by him. Though genuinely now, genuinely with the saves he made in the start of this third, he has had an amazing night. Amazing night. Get some appreciation, get some hearts and some Smith hype for Mikey. Just a good game. Good game overall by him. See if it continues though. Gaudreau.
Now it does bounce into Toffoli. Smith unable to knock that down behind the net. The chance for Keith. Can't clear. Kept in by Tkachuk.
Oh man. Oilers just got a piece of that.
Gaudreau's back in. Drops for Anderson. Around it goes behind the net. Off the skate to Gaudreau. Anderson chasing after it again with 40 seconds of power play time left. Stone across. Smith.
Whoa.
Short side stop.
Mike Smith just.
Matthew Tkachuk.
Did he like sprawl out to make that save and lost his balance in the meantime? Still no goal for Calgary. 25 seconds left.
Backlund to Dubé.
Hey, what a chance.
Well wide of the net.
Nothing.
Bounces to the side of the cage. Bouchard knocked it away, and now
Oh, strong defensive play by the Oilers. Yamamoto, what a couple of moves, but still ahead of it, was able to box him out from the slot. That will be it for the Oilers power play. Still 4-0 for this Oilers team, and a pretty good penalty kill job, all things considered by them. 15 minutes to go. Oilers up 4-0. Get some more Go Flames, get some Go Oilers. Get some more cheer for your team. And of course, hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are new. Comment in here right now. Still on the road to 2K likes. Let's get there. Another bad bouncer for Calgary. Kane.
Puts on the brakes, lost an edge. McDavid tries to follow up. There's that top line against the fourth line for Calgary again. And it's Kane coming up.
Calgary, what is going on? Went up the skate. Yikes.
Pugliarvi out, and he takes a run at Gabranson.
How do you not get that out? How do you not get that out? Did you guys just see that? Everything that could have gone wrong in that breakout did. They did get it eventually out of it, but still, that was awful. Like, you can just tell how slow Calgary is. Like, this is the slowest I've seen them play. Even against Dallas, they were much faster than this. Edmonton is just cramming them.
Gets it to Nugent Hopkins. Ducking off the checking of Zadorov.
Is that a good... No penalty on Zadorov, interestingly. I thought that was going to be called.
Zadorov headmans it for Toffoli. Dubé chasing after it. Toffoli follows up. Here's Dylan Dubé behind the net. Yarncroke tried to make himself available. Hannafin looking for Yarncroke.
Interesting that Jordan passing in front of the slot to Yarncroke.
Dubé knocks it down in front. Stopped by Smith again.
Smith, Mike, you are having a game so far. Still 4-0 Edmonton. We're going to go to commercial real quick. But man, what a third by Mike Smith specifically. The Flames have gotten more chances, but Smith is shutting down the door. But still 4-0 Edmonton. We will be right back though after this. All right, y'all, we are back. We still got about 15 to go in this third, but the Flames are down 4. But you know what? Crazier things have happened, and even if Edmonton is winning 7-0 with 2 minutes to go, Calgary will find a way. That's what I would say if I'm optimistic. I am not, actually, so we'll see what happens in this game. Let me know, what is the final score predictions for you guys, because is it going to stay 4-0? Is it going to be 4-1? Is Calgary going to get a couple of goals here? Is Edmonton going to make it like 5-1? Let us know. I'm going to say 5-1. I'm going to say 5-1 by the end of this third. But let us know. Does Calgary come back? We got Jacob, Mopman, Sean B, Max Lamb in here. Alex does dumb stuff. Dylan, Andrew, KW, Melissa Sparks. Good to have you guys.
Getting tracked there by Bouchard, and the puck
13 minutes to go. Sorry, not 15.
Bad
news bears for the Flames.
Tyson Berry was on for 1:06 in the kill in the absence of Cody Ceci.
Oh, man, the Flames thought they had to rush out, go back to the middle, but if they just stayed in their spot, they would have had an amazing opportunity.
attention for the Oilers here is realizing how quickly things can change. A 4-goal lead. They came back on Calgary in game 1, and that 3 goals by Kane, as you mentioned, happened in 6 minutes. Things can change in a real hurry, and that's playoff hockey. So that penalty kill was an important one, not allowing a spark for the Flames.
Edmonton's faster and they made better decisions, but when you make passes like that, it doesn't help things. 15 feet wide. That's beautiful right there. That's a great great moment to just encapsulate with how this game has gone for Calgary. Gaudreau seems like the only guy that's doing anything of note right now, and it's really giving me flashbacks of that Dallas series where Dallas went up 2-1 and Gaudreau was just the one man doing anything possible to even make this a game. Unbelievable. I'm playing spam, but the Oilers will win 5-0 from Dylan. Evander came for MVP from Parm. No problem, KW. Good having the chat. Calgary 0, Oilers 5 from Chicago B. I did say earlier that Mike Smith was going to get a shutout. So, hey, if he wants to PayPal me, return the favor, I'm good with that. I'm fine. I'll take it.
And a 7:30 start for game number 4. Cody Cece's return to the Edmonton bench. That's good news for the Oilers.
Is Cece going in the room?
Backhands it in, and Mike Smith.
Smith was interfered with, and we're going to see chaos after this for sure. Oh my goodness. Was Smith just ran?
I was just going to say,
what just happened? All I see was that second right before, and chaos in the Battle of Alberta. That was dirty. If I saw correctly, I thought from what I saw, it looked like Smith got ran. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Bumped into Jordan Binnington. This was clear cut without any.
We're gonna see a flurry of penalties after that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Smith still trying to look up
and now we're seeing Zadorov and Capshian. Seeing that dome, super bright. Lucic is out. Wow. I need to see that again. Was Smith ran? It looked like he just got boarded.
31 plus years ago, this kind of stuff happened all the time. But here's Lucic. Does he try to hold up a little stop and he just follows?
Oh yeah, that's that was the example of goal interference. I mean, Lucic wanted to start something. I guess he did his job. But dang, man. That was boarding and goal interference. All of it together. I mean, Lucic just wanted to get out of the game as quickly as possible. He was like, I'm done. Immediately destroys Mike Smith. I mean, you can't lie. You can't lie. The results are there for Lucic. The results are there. You got the game pretty quickly. That definitely needs to be a penalty of some sort, right? Unbelievable. Three guys in the box with Lucic out as well. Yikes, man. Yikes. Jonathan says Lucic suspension loading. I mean, could Lucic get suspended for that? Maybe. Yikes. Lucic just went right after him. He was actually speed running, getting thrown out of the game. Actually speed running. It's not as good as Corey Perry 2020 Winter Classic, but it's pretty close. He's played like 2 minutes in this entire game. You can't do that, man. Just shoves him right to the corner, too. Good for the Oilers that they've responded and made up for their goalie. Because that was awful, man. That was awful. But for the Flames, right now, that's the only thing they can do. That's the only thing they can do is try to create as much fighting as possible. Man, crazy, y'all, crazy. This is the moment that Flames will turn around. Flames win 7-4. That would be a heck of a response, eh?
That determination. And the official's going to take a look at it. Mike Smith, okay, as he skates it off down in the Edmonton zone.
Oh
I
man,
mentioned you go
gotta love the
back
Oilers
to the
Oilers crowd.
early 90s, go back to the
I'm rooting for
early
Calgary here, but I don't want them to win the
80s
cup
when
because of
this
Lucic.
battle
Interesting, Carl.
started. You had a lot more collisions like that.
Kyle, oh,
in
that
and
is
around
true,
the crease
Shrek.
than
Kyle
you do
Clifford has the record. That is
today,
true.
and Mike Smith has
World
been all
record,
over
but
the puck
did it
so
have?
often.
Well,
Look,
did
he's going
did
to play
Kyle
from
did Kyle
behind.
Clifford have a glitches speed run or no glitches speed run? That's the
Fairness, at
biggest
least Lucic did slow up.
biggest
He didn't
thing.
catapult
Yikes.
himself through. That might be the one thing that doesn't make this a 5-minute major, but we'll get the call here.
I mean, for the Oilers, they had the right group to respond to that. Crazy, man.
Calgary number 17 has been assessed a 5-minute in-game misconduct for trying.
That happened like 5 minutes ago, by the way. That happened like 5 minutes ago. Wow. 5-minute game misconduct for Lucic. Laying down the hammer. Interesting. Interesting. Let us know in the chat. What do you guys think about that hit? That Lucic hit. Koskinen coming to the... Is Smith injured? Oh, dear.
The fact that there was nobody impeding Lucic
maybe it's
is the definitive factor again.
Interesting. Smith looks like he's okay. Is it like maybe?
So that's the discussion because it's the
weird.
referee who's coming over saying you're going to have to go. So it's not Jay Woodcroft trying to protect his goalie. It's concussion protocol that he's got to go sit for 15.
So I'm guessing, and producer John, Tommy, maybe you can let me know. Is that like concussion? Yeah. Okay, so Smith goes for concussion protocol. Interesting. That's. I mean, Smith. His face looked like he was like, "Ref, if you take me out of this game, I'll kill you." And it's probably what happened. Man, what did this game just become? What did this game just become? Let us know in the chat what you guys think about that hit. I think. Okay, so let us know in the chat what you guys think about that, and we'll head to break, and we'll be back in a minute. No problem. All right, let's do this thing. Now, I also saw someone in the chat say I'm biased against the Flames. You know I'm cheering for the Flames, right? I'm cheering for Calgary. You guys know this, right? I don't know. I think that... let me know. Would you suspend Lucic for that or not? He's obviously getting thrown out of this game for the rest of it. But would you suspend him or not? Let me know, chat. Because I don't know. Maybe I'd give him a game. I have to think about that more. But, still. Koskinen comes into the game for the Oilers. We'll see how much of a difference it makes. He's obviously coming in way cold. So we'll see.
So now you've got the shovels coming out here. That actually takes time for Smith and goes on his clock to maybe allow him to come back a little bit quicker.
Hey, thank you, brother. Grab.
Gives him a chance to return. Koskinen makes his second
yeah, pretty much, Justin.
Of the series. He relieved Smith early in
I'm drinking water though for today.
53 minutes
Also, I'm something asked who's winning the Avs versus Blues series. I go Avs in 6. A lot of that is now because Bennington is gone for the rest of that series, which I think is humongous. But I'm gonna say Avs in 6. Let me know what you guys think about that, because Avs were just able to get that Game 3 win. They've been able to get a series lead even if they haven't played all too well. I think Colorado will get some more momentum and finally start to get the edge in that series going forward.
But if you can get one early.
Flash in the sky says they'll give him 2. 1 game suspension for McTina. It's going to be a shutout for the Oilers tonight. We'll see, Don. 100% suspended by Eric.
All 4 goaltenders have been used. Wondering now if Jay Woodcroft, with a power play for an extended period of time, decides that maybe Mike
First
Smith
fight soon. I mean, I'm surprised. I'm genuinely surprised we did not see a fight during that scrum. Genuinely surprised. Especially for the Oilers side of things. They obviously got down and deep in it, but still. So 5-minute power play for the Edmonton Oilers. They actually have not scored their power play opportunities, which is crazy with how many odd man rushes they've had. That's the crazy thing, though. Think about all these goals, all these amazing chances, and they've all come 5-on-5. It's kind of insanity, but that's just how weak this Flames defense has been.
You know that it's Markstrom's net coming back here, so
Matthew, 4-0 Edmonton. Right Pursuit of Troop, 100% suspension. Need to make it clear that goalies are off limits. Suspension for the simple fact Smith had to lead the game. Maybe no.
From the contact by Lucic on Smith to the resumption of play was 9 minutes.
So it's getting close to the number.
Did the Caps tire out the Panthers? Maybe a little bit, Hunter. That series was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be, but I think it's more so Tampa just unlocking their true selves. Oh my goodness, McDavid, just a slippery pass. Couldn't put it home though, Hyman. Good opportunity, man. Good opportunity.
The time was going to come to just jump into that slot, just didn't get the shot away he needed to.
97 back in.
I would say for that that Lucic play, I would say he's probably gonna get 1 game. Is my prediction. Shot by Bouchard, man, that was a ripper. But yeah, I think he's gonna get the game misconduct, and I think he's gonna get a game. But I would not be surprised if he doesn't actually get suspended because of that game misconduct. So we'll see. I think it'll probably be a game at most, though. I don't think it's going to be a huge suspension. Let me know, what do you guys predict the NHL to do with that play? Because you could see maybe a fine. I think at the very least, though, there will be a fine. I don't think the NHL is going to do nothing about it, but I think that game misconduct matters a lot for what the NHL will give out. Even if it was just like 13 minutes of the third.
Ryan McLeod over the line for Yamamoto and back. McLeod tacked along the board.
Gamer Kid 231, what's going on? We also got Fyodor, Carl, Gavin Elliott. It's Morrow, Sweets, Ian Broadwater. Good to have y'all.
Double clutch there and then plays it to the side of the net.
At least Hannafin did something this game. Got a shot on net, shorthanded. Good for him.
Now and a couple minutes gone, and the major penalty assessed to Milan Lucic. Here's Evander
Kane, what an opportunity. Yamamoto just not enough space. 9:10 to go in the third, y'all. Still 4-0 Edmonton. Calgary's done a good job clearing this so far, but I don't know if that'll last, honestly. I think Edmonton's going to eventually pull through here.
Hyman back in with McDavid. That flipped in the air behind the net.
Omid, a banana. Michelle Chow, what's going on? Jason Smith as well, good to have you. Mr. Watts 69, hello from Georgia. Good to have you tonight.
That'll just about do it for most of the Oiler power play.
Just got on. What is the point, Sarah? It is 4-0 Edmonton, and
Daryl Sutter right now. Get your top guys out there. You got
McDavid.
McDavid 4-on-4 is
Daryl Sutter's like,
okay. Get Anderson on the back end and try to get some life.
The comeback starts now, everyone. Buckle up your seatbelts. 4 straight Flames goals, easy. And hey, McDavid's in the box. He can't do nothing. He can't hurt you, Calgary, right now. He can't hurt you. Not yet. Not yet.
This is one time where
Michael, what's going on? Good to have you in the chat. Welcome, man.
5-minute guy, so he doesn't get to come out here as he's taken the Lucic 5 minutes.
Julian, thank you for the kind words. Good to have you in the chat.
I think with
Good to
4
have you.
on 4 here,
Battle-
you'd like to have him out there. Different on a 2-minute penalty.
Grab the Flames curse. I mean, considering we were streaming every game of the Flames and Star Series and the Flames ended up winning, I don't know. 144 left. Calgary just no energy on this 4-on-4. No energy.
There, it's that top hand that he took the slap shot on.
Evan, it's going very well, man. Going very well.
Probably
From
got
the Battle
a
of Alberta. It's fun.
Strong tape job there as he tries to hold on.
Yeah, this game has been ridiculous.
Maybe get through the game. It'll feel
Imagine McDavid was on a real team. I mean, they're playing pretty well behind him, man. Playing pretty well behind him.
That's a great sign.
Like, obviously, McDavid is carrying a lot, but Kane has been in the right place at the right time. Draisaitl's played great. You see that defense just having an excellent game tonight. Hyman has been unreal, and he comes right in. Good save there by Markstrom. Like, Hyman has been... Can we talk about how good Zach Hyman has been in Game 2 and Game 3? This guy has been on a different level. He had like 5 breakaways in that game 2, and has had so many chances in this Game 3. The man has been a monster. A monster. It's been unbelievable.
Calgary on that quick little turnaround.
Up for Yamamoto, lost it. There's Gaudreau, and he was unable to thread that through for Lindholm.
Yeah, CC's back. I guess so. He's been honestly a pretty big part of that Oilers defense this series especially. He's been really good. Really good. Do Flames even score once? Right now, it feels like they just want to leave. every Flame player on the bench when Lucic got just the book handed to him, they're like, "Aw, why wasn't it me?" Because they have to play 10 more minutes of this game, and it feels like they just want it. Oh man, they just want to go home. They just want to go home. Let me know in the chat though. If this score continues, if it is 4-0 by the end of this game, what do you guys predict to happen in Game 4? Ooh, that shot was close. But let me know. Does Edmonton or Calgary win that Game 4? Put a 1 in the chat for Edmonton and a 2 in the chat for Calgary. Who wins that Game 4? Who wins that Game 4? Because that's going to be so huge for the Flames, man. You cannot go down 3-1 going back to Calgary. Let us know. What are you guys predicting for that Game 4? And of course, Steve will be back for that one. He's been out for the weekend, and we've been filling in. So appreciate you guys coming in and supporting while Steve's been busy. And it's been a fun couple of games, y'all. Fun couple of games.
Are you thinking Smith is coming back right away, or are you just not happy at all with the way?
Time out here for Edmonton.
Maybe you got the call that Smith was almost ready to come back.
Yeah, Koskinen is now going to the bench, so
time out for Edmonton?
Smith. Koskinen.
Oh, okay. Tom, let me know. They're putting in a timeout so they can get Mike Smith back in the game. Yo, that is a galaxy brain move. Jay, it's 4-0 Edmonton, but sure, why not? Put him back in the game. Mike Smith is back, ladies and gentlemen. And he's back in net. and Edmonton is on their feet. That's a cool moment. That's a cool moment. Good to have Mike Smith back. Poor Koskinen, though. He's out there for like a total of 5 minutes. That was cool, though. That was cool.
4-on-4, then a brief Calgary power play. Evander Kane back out. By the way, he is the 4th Edmonton.
All right, 7 minutes to go. Calgary has done jack squat on this 4-4, and this 4-4 has proven to me that Calgary is just dead in the water right now. Like this is an awful third period performance by them in almost every single way. They got a couple of chances early on in that third, but it's obvious that they're practically giving up right now. Lewis makes a good play, but right to Edmonton as nobody's able to get there quicker. Good play by Yarncraft, but back to the middle. Honestly, thinking about it right now, you guys obviously let us know in the chat what your predictions were, but the problem is for Calgary is just you have to bet if they actually show up and show their true selves. That's the big question. Does Calgary actually play like they should? And to me, I look at Game 4, and I honestly don't know. if Calgary wins that game 4. You're obviously not going to win that game 4 if they play like this again. Ooh, took there on Smith. Good save. But I just, like, that's just the question. Are they going to play like themselves? Are they going to play like they should? And I say no. I think Edmonton wins that game 4. Like, you see another good play there by Hyman. He's been ridiculous tonight. But I just think Edmonton is in Calgary's heads, man. They're so much faster. They're so much more resilient. Like, look at Hyman on this play. What a chance. Edmonton is just making mincemeat of this Flames defense. They're just asleep. They're just asleep. And Zach Hyman had the puck for like 40 straight seconds. And I look at that play, and I'm like, how do I bet against this Edmonton team now when they've shown every single thing they can do right? The speed, the quickness, the decision making, the chemistry, the zone. It's like it's insanity. I'm hoping for Calgary's sake that they've just not shown up 3 straight games almost, and they'll have some excuse and be better in game 4, but I don't know. What a chance here. Shillington, and he scores! Shillington puts some life, some heat into this Flames team and gets them back within 3. We got 5 minutes left. We got 5 minutes left. Maybe the Flames get back in this one. Maybe the Flames get back in this one. But Shillington gets them on the board. Finally, my goodness. Good play there and a couple bad bounces for Edmonton. Poor Smith, though. Poor Smith. You might as well have had the shutout, man. Just an unbelievable shot by Shillington, though. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for showing up in the final 5 minutes, man. Appreciate that. But it's 4-1 Calgary. We'll see if they can come back. We'll see if they can come back. Maybe. Maybe. Let us know, yes or no, did the Flames complete the comeback? It ain't over yet. It ain't over yet. 4:51 to go. I really hope Daryl Sutter, even though he would never do it, I really hope he puts an empty net out here right now.
This year, back in they come. Kachuk shot off a leg. Tapped in behind the net. Matthew Kachuk trying to center it with that backhand pass. Oilers able to clear off the stick of Cassian. 4.5 to go. Archibald charging into the Calgary zone. Shot blocked there.
Oh, dang. Archibald. No, is Archibald okay? That was a huge hit. Hoping he's all right. That looked like he could have drawn a penalty there.
And Archibald has words for Mangiapane as he heads off to the Oiler bench.
Also, we got 12,000 people in the chat. Hit that like button. Let's get to 2.1K. Appreciate y'all's support. And if, again, make sure to hit that like button, because if you're cheering for Edmonton or Calgary, whoever you're cheering for, if you hit that like button, your team will win this series. Your team will win this series. So make sure you do it before it's too late. Especially if you're a Calgary fan. Especially if you're a Calgary fan.
Branson sends it deep. Kachuk on it again. Gaudreau centers, and that will
Oh, man. Yikes. The comeback is still alive, though. The comeback is still alive. I think Calgary gets one more. I'm going to say Calgary gets one more, makes it 4-2. Makes it a little bit more spicy. A little bit more spicy.
She crashes in on the forecheck, and that one just fired the length of the ice. And yet the draw weight.
Icing Edmonton. Face off in the offensive zone for Calgary. We'll see. We'll see.
Watch here on Archibald, a quick little stop up here.
Thank you, Banana. Appreciate the kind words for us tonight. Good to have you here. Good to have you here. Yikes, man.
As you mentioned, thought there should have been a call, didn't get one.
Big collision on Archibald.
Thinking he was going to come off, but no such call from
AK Oilers fans in here. Well, appreciate you guys coming in. Great game by them, man. Great game by them. So far, we'll see. Flames comeback still happening. But if you are an Oilers fan, make sure you hit that like button so the Oilers can get it done soon. Because honestly, there's a chance. I think if they win next game, they could possibly get it done in the Calgary for that game 5. We'll see. Toffoli, man. Nobody was quick enough to get in the slot.
Tyler Toffoli on it. Here's Toffoli, centers in front, a backhand, and not much on that from Trevor Lewis. And out it comes to center for Pugliarvi. Red line and back down the ice.
I'm surprised they haven't pulled Vladar yet. I'm surprised they haven't pulled Bladder down yet. I mean, it's a 3-goal deficit, Daryl. Just do it already. Do it already.
Stays in. Here's Brett Ritchie after it. On it is Yarncrook.
Kathy, appreciate it. Good to have you. Good to have you, and thank you.
And now Vladar's gone to the bench. Extra attacker comes on. Stone a shot.
Ooh, man.
And a penalty
Empty net.
is coming
Wait.
up after Smith kicked that out.
Yeah, it's Nugent Hopkins with the hook on the read.
Edmonton penalty.
There, so a power play with 2:16
Empty net
to
now
go.
for Calgary. Let me see. Okay. Well, we have 2:16 to go in this third, and the Flames will go in the man advantage with the empty net. With the empty net. So, there is still time. There is still time. Let me know. Do the Flames, yes or no, score on this next chance? Do they score on this next power play? Dominic, I'm a Habs fan. Good to hear it. Good to have you in the chat. Battle for third round exit. I know producer Drew would agree on that. Bro, just try to make the Flames fans feel good. I mean, I don't know. I'm cheering for Calgary. I'm coming up blank. I'm coming up blank with positives for this game. Yeah, Calgary just scored. Sure, some momentum might be on their side, but 95% of this game, man, has just been just an awful effort by them. Awful effort by them. But we'll see. With an empty net, they still got 2 and 10 to go. So there is time. There is time. But they need to score on this power play 100%. 100%. Rest trying to make the game more interesting of a call. Honestly, Ramza, I mean, I do not blame them. I do not blame them. That's the thing. I mean, there's been a couple of interesting penalties in this third. Gonna be honest. Etiquette, I love you. I love you, brother. Good to have you. Good to have you. And as well as Pluto says, drop a like. I agree. I agree with what Pluto is spitting right now. I agree with what Pluto is spitting. So hit that like button if you haven't. And of course, join us for Game 4. Steve's going to be back for that, which is going to be beautiful. So we hope to see you there as well. And thank you guys so much for the support. 12K people in the chat. Love to have you tonight. Ain't the commentator supposed to be neutral? I mean,
Edmonton Oilers were looking to get a
I'm not the
get that
commentator.
first goal. They were able to do it, and then
I'm just reacting.
Evander Kane with the natural hat trick, the difference in the second period.
Couple things notable on that graphic.
Man, that's Calgary comeback and immediately face-off loss on the power play in the offensive zone. Great job there. So I guess Calgary will not be bringing it under yet. Dubé in the corner.
Trying to give us the finish.
Yikes, man. Yikes.
Zach Hyman clears the zone. Nugent Hopkins in the box.
Well, what a power play so far from the Calgary Flames, y'all. Really putting the heat on this Edmonton defense. Really making Mike Smith work for this. Doing such a great job in the offensive zone. So many pucks in the slot, y'all. I mean, I can't believe this. So many chances. It's not like they're just going into the zone and then immediately having to get it dumped out and go back right behind their own net. For sure. Nothing like that. Heavens to Betsy, that can never happen.
There's Matthew Tkachuk. His shot missed the target. Kept in by
Tkachuk, you gotta get that on net, dude. Like, come on.
Tkachuk.
Bad angling, no, but still. Ooh, Goudreau. Another chance! In for the net, loose puck. Smith gets to it. Good stop by him. 1:01 to go now. 1:01 to go.
It's the beauty of playoff hockey, isn't it?
Shop, I think we had 13K for the game 2 stream.
Come back and win one off.
Good to watch Battle Alberta. Absolutely, Chicago. Absolutely.
His best, most consistent effort went out on concussion.
Hey, Tara. Great to hear that. Great to hear that.
Let one get by him, but there another solid.
You're so biased, Grab. Really, Peter?
All night.
I mean, have I not been gassing up the Oilers this entire game? Have I not? I'm pretty sure I have been. I'm pretty sure I have been. I've been talking this whole game about how Evander Kane and Connor McDavid are making the Flames look like AJHL team right now. And it's true. 50 seconds to go. 4-1 Edmonton. We'll see if Calgary can do anything else here. Get some Go Flames, Go Oilers in the chat. Get some rooting for your team, y'all. We've maybe got just a little bit left in Game 3. And of course, appreciate you guys dropping by for both Game 2 and Game 3. It's been an honor to be part of these streams, and we'll see what happens next. Maybe we'll have both me and Steve on the streams. That'll be a lot of fun, if so. But 25 seconds to go. Still 4-1 Edmonton. All things considered, man, a dominant effort by this Oilers team in every single way. Calgary just could not keep up. Just could not keep up. Hyman looking for another right there chance for McLeod, and a save by Markstrom. An unbelievable chance for Nugent Hopkins, and he sent that way wide. The last few seconds of this third, CC will ice it, and that will be all she wrote. 4-1, Oilers win, and they get it done in Game 3. A 2-1 series lead now for this Oilers team. They got another game at home. They got another game at home, too, until they head back to Calgary for Game 5. This just got way more interesting. Let me know in the chat. Who scores Game 4 or who wins Game 4? Calgary or Edmonton? Calgary or Edmonton? Because, man, even though I had Calgary winning in 6, this series just got insane. 2-1 series lead for Edmonton, and it's much deserved, man. I mean, honestly, basically the moment the Flames got the 5-1 lead in Game 1, Edmonton has dominated almost every single period. They were fantastic again. Played maybe the best game of the playoffs. I would say that was the best game of the playoffs for Edmonton so far, for sure. Dominant effort by them. Great win by Mike Smith. Easily one of his best performances in the playoffs ever. Unbelievable. Zach Hyman was amazing. Kane was spectacular. I mean, a hat trick, seriously. Obviously a big part of things. McDavid was Connor McDavid, but even better somehow. Draisaitl was huge. You saw that defense having big parts in that rush offense too. A lot went right for Edmonton. But we'll see what happens in Game 4. So a lot of time left in this series, and if Calgary is able to tie this series all up, it's completely new. We got to see if Calgary wakes up, though. Thank you guys so much for joining us, though. And of course, if you haven't hit that like button already, make sure you do so, or else you will not get any cookies. You want to make sure you get some cookies, and you want to make sure your team wins. So hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, if you've enjoyed the streams, and we're going to be here for Game 4. So we hope to see you then on Tuesday, I'm pretty sure. On Tuesday? Yeah, on Tuesday. Thank you so much for coming on, y'all. Appreciate it, and appreciate both Oilers fans and Flames fans for being so kind and being so generous and awesome throughout these streams. It's been a fun time, y'all. Fun time watching the Battle of Alberta, watching just this amazing series. Great win, though, by Edmonton. Let me know in the chat, though. If you're a Flames fan, Oilers fan, what did you guys think about that game? Depends on which Mike Smith takes the ice. That is true, T. I mean, he was so much better. It felt like he was so much better starting out the game, and he just continued that type of momentum. Flames have zero heart right now. They do. I would agree on that, Ethan. I mean, that entire game, man, the speed, the intensity wasn't there. It wasn't there, and it was just awful to watch. And Edmonton just took advantage every single time. Katie, it's been fun, really fun. Calgary, a series is over in 5. Interesting, P-Lac. Interesting. Both Calgary and Edmonton need each other to be great teams. Can't beat Rogers Place. Yeah, that Rogers Place was booming. Arif, great job, Grab. Thank you, brother. Also, I'm usually not a hockey watcher, but it's great to hear what you have to say about the game. Robin, thank you, man. It's been an honor. It's good to have y'all. And again, I think that Game 4 is going to be nuts. It's going to be nuts. Calgary will come out stronger Game 4 as Suter not going to stop screaming at them until they play again. Honestly, I feel like I would be pretty sad to be a Flame right now, because I feel like after this game in the locker room, Suter is going to light it up. No pun intended, but you know what I mean. I think he's going to absolutely destroy everybody on that team, as he should. Just an embarrassing performance by them. But again, 4-1 is your final. And man, I can't believe just Edmonton and everything. So good throughout this game. So good throughout this game. Let me know in the chats if it is Edmonton going past this series. Let's say it's Edmonton, Colorado. What would you guys predict for that game? Because or that series. I'd probably say Colorado in 5 or 6 if I had to predict anything. Flames going to win next game. I 100% agree, Wavy. I mean, even though Game 5 is in Calgary and there's still a chance you come back. I think against Edmonton, against Connor McDavid, man, if you were in an elimination game against McDavid and it's his first chance to go to the conference final, I don't think you're going to be able to stop him. I really don't think you're going to be able to stop him. Grab as a Flames fan. I'm a Dallas Stars fan first, internet watcher, but I am cheering for the Flames in this series, which hasn't worked out too well so far. But you know what? We're gonna get some good luck in Game 4. Let's hope. Everyone's saying the Oilers have no depth, but now they do. I mean, honestly, that's a pairing of Fogle and that pairing of Fogle and McLeod was unbelievable. Unbelievable. They were so good. So good. I mean, McLeod seriously maybe had his best game ever. His best game ever. By the way, we still got 5,000 in the chat. We are 200 likes away from 2.5K, and that's a big milestone. So if you haven't hit that like button already, make sure you do so. It means a lot for the streams, so make sure you do it if you haven't already. And again, whether you're cheering for Calgary or Edmonton, if you hit that like button, your favorite team will win. And that's a big, big decider. So far, Oilers fans, maybe you're lacking more than Flames fans. Maybe. But either way, make sure you guys do it if you haven't. And it's been such an honor. Such an honor to be in front of you guys and have just all these great games in front of us. Lucci should be out for the rest of the playoffs. Interesting, Mitch. I think he'll get a game suspension. I think he's going to get out for Game 4, and then we'll probably see him back for Game 5. Let me see. Okay. Matthew says shutout for Smith in this one. I guess not, Matthew. I guess not. Sad. If Oilers win this game, is it their series? So yeah, so Oilers win this game. It's 2-1. I think Game 4 decides it. If Calgary goes down 3-1, that's it. Like, to me, I don't see Edmonton in that type of situation blowing it. There's obviously a chance it does, but I still think Edmonton. If they win that Game 4, it's over. I think Calgary hopefully wins that Game 4 and gets back in this game, but it's going to be an interesting one. I think that game is just so humongous. Give us a few more questions, y'all, in the chat if you guys want to, and we'll wrap up in a few more minutes. Why do you pick Avs versus Oilers or Avs against the Oilers? I think it mostly comes down to I think the Avs have a better defense. I think the Avs just have a more complete forward lineup that will likely expose Oilers defense a little bit more than Calgary. That's where I look at mostly. And that's the thing. I think the biggest reason why Edmonton has had such a good series so far is the speed of the entire lineup. And you look at Colorado, and they're the team that can match that, if not be better than that. So that's kind of how I see it. Yeah, that's true. My Hatcher jersey is pretty beautiful, though, RJ. What about Tampa? I think it comes down between Tampa and Carolina for the East. I still say Carolina gets past Tampa, but I don't know. Like, for me with Tampa, you beat Toronto and you beat Florida. I feel like Carolina might be the first true amazing playoff team that the Lightning face. So it'll be interesting. Though I've been against Vasilevsky in that group. I don't know if I love that. But I'd still say Canes and Avs in the Cup final right now. James, new to hockey, and your analysis was awesome to have. Thanks, James. Appreciate you coming in. All right. That will be it for today, y'all. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new to the Sportsnet YouTube channel. We'll be here, and also Steve will be back for Game 4, so that'll be a blast. Hopefully we'll see you then. But thank you guys so much for supporting me and supporting the stream during Game 2 and Game 3. Awesome start of the series. We'll see you on Tuesday, though. Have a fantastic night, y'all, and goodbye.